It is your two favorite punks and sissies on planet Earth. This show is called Disrespectfully the Girls. Everything on this show is going to be centered around celebrating authenticity and inclusion and diversity and talking about tough topics. Sometimes, bitch, you gots to be disrespectful to a hoe because you just have to stand 10 toes down and stand up for yourself, stand up for us. And sometimes you have to stand up to make a change for the future generations. My name is Destin. It is not Dustin. That is my twin brother. So please don't get it twisted.
My name is BB, and it don't stand for Big Bag.
Ooh, it does not stand for Big Bet. To be honest, I almost asked you to turn around just a minute ago because I wasn't even sure there was a back there. Straight people are the ones having the gay babies.
Simply saying that the gay agenda exists is purely stupid.
Yeah.
Simple. Because all we ask for is equality, to be treated equally.
Look, every time you turn the TV on, now they're adding gay character. I can't even turn on a TV show without seeing a gay bitch. Motherfucker, we exist. How they're acting. Bitch, they're acting like we're running around with pamphlets trying to recruit gay people.
You get a pamphlet. You get a pamphlet. You get
a pamphlet. You get to be homosexual. You get to be homosexual. You get to be homosexual.
If they not paying your bills, pay them bitches no mind.
Read them.
You thin hair,
ooh,
nappy neck,
ooh,
cockroach infested ass house.
Oh my God. Keep going.
Second grade education as bitches. Before you hop in front of my car, you better use your motherfucking signal light.
Bitch, you are one paycheck away from living under the bridge. You got bigger fish to fry, ho. You got bigger fish to fry, bitch. You look busted, crusty, disgusted every time you go in Walmart with your kids. Your kids ain't got no clean clothes on. They got suckers stuck all in their hair. The hair ain't been brushed in I don't know how long. I don't think the kids have ever brushed their teeth. Walking around shoeless in Walmart. And then all you're going to do is go around and buy Doritos and Takis for the kids who ain't even got no food at home. And you're worried about what I'm doing in the bedroom with my man. And for everyone who might not be able to see the resemblance, we are brothers. So you will hear me refer to him as BB, as brother, as girl, as bitch, as motherfucking punk, and sissy, if that's what I choose. What he lets you call him, bitch, I can't attest to that. That's what I call him. Thank you so much for the support that you have given the girls already. I promise you we see it. I promise you we appreciate it, and it does not go unnoticed. If you'd like to submit topic suggestions or be a guest on a future episode, please send an email over to disrespectfullythegirls@gmail.com. We're on all the socials that you see on the screen right now. Like, comment, subscribe, repost, give the ratings, share the links, do all the things that you can do to help push us further into the algorithm so that we can grow our audience. Our full-length podcast episodes will be available on YouTube and Spotify and will be released once a week, every Friday. As we said in the video earlier, guys, our bond is what brought us here, but your support is what will keep us here. We cannot do this without you guys. Please tell every single person that you know about Disrespectfully the Girls. And remember, bitch, sometimes you just gotta be disrespectful. Oh my gosh. Hello, everybody. It is your two favorite punks and sissies on the entire planet Earth. My God, we still, after all this time, have no idea what the hell we're doing, but we are so glad that you are here today to hang out with us when you could be doing anything else. You could be watching anyone else, including any other punks and sissies, but we wouldn't have that. Now, I am your hostess with the mostest. My name, some would say, is Pudding. That's a lie. My name is Destin, not Dustin. That's my twin brother. So please do not get it twisted with him. Do not mix me up with him unless he gonna start paying some of my bills. Now, as always, I have look at him. He laughing. Clearly, I have the funniest co-host on planet Earth. Co-host, can you go ahead and introduce yourself today?
Hey y'all, it's your boy BB, and the BB don't stand for bowling ball.
Oh, even though that head look like a bowling ball, huh?
A bitch is bald, but it's okay.
A bitch is bald, and can we be real? A bitch is tired. Girl, work took it
Is
out of
it
me today,
Friday
damn
yet?
it.
Is
Huh?
it Friday yet?
Girl, how's everybody doing in the chat? I see Carrie, I see Tim.
Hey Tim, hey
What's going
Carrie.
on, y'all? Who else is
Happy
in there? They got at
Thursday.
least one other person in there, girl. Y'all say something in the comments now. Don't be scared. Don't be shy. Girl. What's going on, BB? How was the day? How was
Oof,
work? How was everything?
long.
I know
Like
you was
I'm
tired
ready.
because you was taking a nap, girl. You
I'm
was in your
ready for.
slumber getting that beauty sleep.
I was ready to go today, but it was a
Deep in
long day.
slumber.
Training, kicking my ass, and work. They getting on my freaking nerves.
Ooh.
It's just
Work, if y'all listening, stay off of my brother's nerves. They have a
I had to
chiropractor in
check
Baton
a.
Rouge called Get Off My Nerves. That's kind of
Oh my,
slick.
yes.
Wait, who you had to check? Because
Had to
we
check
we
a
not
old
checking
bitch
lists
today.
or nothing. We checking
Mm-mm.
lists and every Danita's Christmas.
Yeah, because
You know what I'm
she
talking about?
Wait, what?
Danita's Christmas. We checking lists and everything. You ain't finna check nobody in here, baby. I don't give a fuck about you nor Antoine. You know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't.
It was a dude who had went in KFC. And maybe it was a KFC Taco Bell, but it was something like
when
that.
he was arguing with the
And he was
employees.
like, I came here to check you because you wrote your name on my man's receipt.
Oh yeah.
And the manager came up, took their headset. She said, baby, you're not finna check nobody. He said, I'm here to check lists and it. He said, Danita's Christmas. Baby, I need to win a lottery so I ain't gotta work no more. Look.
I know that's right.
Because I'm tired of it.
Facts.
I'm so tired. Brother, I'm just gonna go ahead and tell the people. I know we've already screamed it from the rooftops, but I'm gonna keep doing it. Episode 1 drops at midnight tonight, guys.
Tonight.
I would say 3.5 hours, but that's not true. It's 3 hours, 26 minutes, and some seconds.
Yep.
Girl, y'all stay up 3 hours for Santa Claus. You can stay up for 3 hours for us. Because we bringing more than a gift under the tree, bitch.
They stay up for they so-called man.
Oh, they stay up for the punk. They stay up for the trade. They stay up for the trade, don't they? They stay up for the baby mama that pisses them off. They keep going back to the bitch. They stay up for her, don't they?
So you can stay up for the motherfucking episode of the podcast.
Thank you. If you can stay up for them, you can stay up 3.5 more hours to see our podcast, girl, episode 1. And guess what, y'all? We delivered. It's going to be on Spotify. It's going to be on YouTube. It's going to be on Apple Podcast. Tell your friends. Like, the fuck? If you ain't tell your friends, why you here? Exactly. If you ain't tell your friends, you don't love us. BB, do they love you if they didn't tell their friends?
Nope.
I don't think so.
I don't feel no love.
I see a couple more people just joined the live, and I'm just going to go ahead and say it again. Episode 1, first official episode of Disrespectfully the Girls podcast drops at midnight tonight. Go look it up on Spotify. Go look it up on YouTube, and go look it up on Apple Podcast. Oh, we done seen you posting clips on TikTok, bitch. That's clips. That's not the full episode. You think you got the full episode from a 2-minute clip on TikTok or a 1-minute clip on TikTok? No. Girl, it's free. If you don't got Spotify, if you don't got Apple Podcasts is free for a bitch with an Apple phone. But let's just say you telling me, I don't got the money. YouTube is free, girl. A like and a share and a repost and all that is free. A subscribe is free. A hitting a 5-star is free. And matter of fact, if y'all in the chat right now, you better be sharing the link to the live. Wherever you watching, I'm assuming y'all all watching from YouTube. Let's check. Most of y'all. Share the link, girl. Share the link.
Share the link.
Look, share the link. Because we will be waiting on you at the door. That's going to forever go down in history the way that she did that.
Right. Because I heard about you.
Oh, they don't just stay up. They pick them. Oh! Not only do they stay up waiting on the DLs, they stay up waiting on the trade, they stay up waiting on they punk and they sissy, but they go and pick them up probably because they don't got a job or a car anyway.
Right.
Because
No car,
why
no job.
I need an answer, brother. Why is it the bitch with no job, no car, no none of that got the best damn dick on planet Earth?
Psst, the bums always.
And I'm gonna retract a little bit. It's always also a bitch who work back of house in a restaurant. It's not the front of house bitches. It's the back of house bitches. You understand what I'm saying? It's the back of house bitches. I'm telling you it is. Girl, they will have you folded up like a pretzel, sucking on your thumb, calling for your mama. Everybody gonna be taking notes, trying to see what's going on, girl. He walked in here the next day. He looked different, girl.
No, right
he
in
looked
the cooler.
Different, girl.
Right in the cooler of the freezer.
Look, Carrie Love. We love Carrie Love, girl. She always come in here. Y'all need to act more like Carrie Love. She comes in here. She stays for 4 hours, girl. Dude. She says, if y'all own, I'm joining. I don't care if I'm at work. I don't care. I'm joining. Lord have mercy. Look, that's how they keep her. Right. And that's true. And
that's true.
Bruh, no, but for real though, that's all they got. And do because Carrie said, baby, I might be, look, I'm not gonna drop the name, but I almost did on accident. She might be walking around doing her little job at where she work. Headphones exist, guys. It's 2025. No excuse not to listen to the girls. Because if you ain't listening to the girls, who are you listening to? If you ain't listening to us, I know you ain't listening to Jesus.
That give me an idea.
What?
I ain't after the training, I ain't doing shit but listen to the podcast over and over until it's time to go.
When is the training? Tomorrow?
Yeah, so we have a site visit at like 9. Ooh. But I have to wake up to be to work for 7. Then we have training starting at 10.
You said it's a site visit, but I'm still gonna be listening to that podcast at work. I'm still waiting up, brother. You waiting up and listening to it, huh? But we recorded it, and I'm still gonna wait up and listen. He said,
"It depends what time it is."
Actually, I don't really know about that. I don't really know about.
Well, we did 3 hours last night, so
we did. We about 3.5 actually. Let's be real. Baby, I'm clocking in. We was on the clock
when the cows was mooing.
Look, when the chicken said, I'm weak. No, for real though. Thank y'all for joining. We're sitting here laughing and haha and kikiing, but we really are glad that y'all came and joined us today because you could, like we said, be watching any other punks and sissies on the internet, but you chose to come through and watch and hang out with us today. We're just super excited. Bruh. I'm tired. Yeah. Work messed me up today.
Did.
Just low key though.
Y'all got everything done?
Y'all had me struggling. What are you talking about? Struggling with what?
Oh,
what did we do?
Because he was up all night watching us.
Girl, he wasn't up. I mean, I guess. By the time I went into bed, girl, he was.
I'm sorry, brother-in-law. It was his
I went
fault.
I went to go talk to him. I said, girl, I don't know why I'm talking to him. He half sleep. What I'm talking for. Everybody, I just want to go ahead and say we're still, we're at the beginning of this little hangout here. We have a podcast called Disrespectfully the Girls. The show, I think, is going to be a hit. I think it's going to be hot, once we get it up where we want it. But we're going to be covering lots of interesting topics, lots of hot topics, controversial topics, things that we feel need to be discussed, things that we feel need to be brought to the world. Because like Michaela J said, bitch, me and brother got something to say.
Dude.
And it's time that we stand up on our platform, megaphone in hand. I wish I had a megaphone. I would have pulled it out and shout it to the world because there are just things that need to be discussed. We look, we are not sweeping shit under the rug no more. We are not holding our tongue no more. And we are tired of settling when we should be getting disrespectful in a bitch's face who got something to say. To the people who are threatened by our existence, to the people who are coming for the rights of queer people, of trans people. Look, queer is an umbrella term, but I'm just going to say that specifically because there's a agenda right now against them for whatever reason. To black and brown people, we're speaking out. We're here and you're going to hear us. And if you don't want to hear us, unfortunately, don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you. Brother, you got anything you want to talk about today?
It's up to the people.
Up to the people.
It's up to the people. They had good questions yesterday.
You know, they did have good questions yesterday, and I do have something I want to bring up and discuss later, but I don't want to jump into that just yet. In chat, that's how they be saying it, right? Chat, y'all lock in, chat. Y'all let us know, how was your day? What's going on? What do y'all got going on for the weekend, brother? That's what I want to know. What's going on with you? The weekend is almost upon us. What's going on?
So, gonna be in the studio, to be honest, locking in on
studio
podcast episodes.
I know that's right.
Yeah. Then I'm gonna probably make a trip to the bakery.
Oh, go and get some oregano.
Yeah.
What you gonna do with that?
I didn't pick none last time.
What you gonna do with that?
Let the earth enjoy it. Me and the earth.
Not let the earth enjoy it. They're gonna say, what is that weird smell coming from his balcony? What is that weird smell coming from his balcony?
It's
it smells
oregano,
like sin.
girl.
It smells like sin. I never said LGBTQ.
I said
S-I-N. S-I-N.
Carrie Love said I would definitely be doing more job applications because I need a work from home job.
Yo, I'm really fighting my mouse today. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it better not be going out. It's damn near a brand new mouse. I done switched the battery and it's still acting up. I don't like, look, I'm not a bitch. I don't like using a little finger pad on a laptop. That shit is so annoying. My God, that shit is annoying. Brother, we learned a lot of interesting things about you yesterday. Wait, first of all, let me back up. Sorry, Carrie Love, girl. I put you up there and then I just went on right past you like you didn't even say what you said, girl. I know that's right. Put them apps in. Get you a work from home job. Y'all be careful what you wish for now. Then work from home job. What you gonna do, Carrie? When you rolling in 25 minutes late to your work from home job, girl, all you gotta do is walk from the bed to the damn computer. No excuse. You can't blame traffic on that one. I can't pull up a fake picture of a flat tire on a car and say, sorry, I had a flat. Bitch, all I gotta do is walk into the room. Be careful. You can still sleep it. You have no excuse then. What you gonna say? I'm gonna tell you what you say. You unplug the internet router and say, sorry, I lost connection. Sorry. Look, see, I can't even be dramatic because the damn mouse not working. Sorry, I lost connection.
He knew how to do that yesterday.
Go, because my mouse wasn't giving me problems yesterday. I don't know what's going on.
It's still be late.
I'm in here fighting for my life. This bitch don't want us to go live, but we going live anyway. Satan, get behind me in the name of Jesus. You know what? Let's go ahead and start with the prayer because clearly the bitch with the pitchfork is working hard. Father God, I come before you right now, asking you humbly as your servant. Lord, we know that there is no other above thy name. No, not one. We know that if we just ask of thee, Lord, you will give it. And you said where two or more are gathered in your name, you are there in the midst. God, we know that you said all we needed was faith the size of a mustard seed, and you would move the mountain for me. He didn't say you moved them. He said he would move the mountain for me. And Father God, I need that mountain moved because right now the mountain is sitting on top of this raggedy mouse that does not want to work. And they are trying to stop us from doing great things on Beyonce's internet. And Father God, I just pray that every single person in this chat, every single person watching this live, or every single person watching after the fact will hit that motherfucking like, save, subscribe, share, repost, retweet. Listen. This ain't even on Twitter. Actually, don't retweet. We don't like Elon Musk around here. We don't like it. But Father God, I hope and pray that one day we figure out what the hell BB stands for. We know it don't stand for big back. We know it doesn't stand for broke bitch. We know it doesn't stand for big boy. We know it doesn't stand for bowling ball. And we know it doesn't stand for blue bear or big bear. Can someone please help us figure this out? Father, I won't keep you too much longer because I know that you are busy ignoring the prayers of everyone else down here on earth who is going through it. I know, Father God, you're too busy ignoring all of us. And please, I hope and pray that if any motherfucker in this chat comes and stays for the entirety of this show, that you will bless everybody with $1 million in their bank account tomorrow. In whose name do we say this prayer? In Jesus' name I pray. And all God's people said, chat, where y'all at, chat? And all God's people said,
all that for a damn mouse?
Amen. No, it's not just a mouse. See, that's what they want you to believe. It's not just a mouse. It's the mouse. It's not. They want you to believe it's just a mouse. It's not just a mouse. It is the creeping in of the enemy trying to stop us from what we are bound to do, what is meant for us. And if it is meant for me, it is meant for me. It is not meant for you. And you may be thinking, maybe your mouse not working. It's a sign that this isn't meant for you. Get out my fucking live and shut up.
Tim said, yes, Sky Daddy.
I wish I had salt to throw on somebody right now who said that dumbass shit to me. Get out my face.
He said, yes, Sky
Come on, Sky Daddy.
Oh,
girl,
I can't.
If a daddy ever did it the way we need a daddy to do it, it's Sky Daddy. You can't say what too many times.
Come on, Sky Daddy.
What? Why, you gonna start getting turned on or something?
Yeah. Ooh, it's getting hot in the room already.
Because it's not Sky Daddy, it's giving Sky's Zaddy.
Ooh.
Sky's Zaddy, girl. Ooh. Jesus. I shot it out of I bought a Honda. I should have bought a Kia. I swear to God, I'm going to start speaking in tongues. Yes, Carrie girl. Amen. And all God's people said amen.
Amen.
Man, what'd you eat today?
Who, me?
Oh, wait. Pause. Baby, I don't think I know, because he said we were made in his image. Look at these two punks up here. We were made in his image. So we know he's sexy, because look at us. He is the blueprint. If he's the blueprint and we were made in his image and we know we're fine and sexy, we know we got a 30-inch bust down with good punani down here, then we know that him too is breaking all the barriers.
Girl, we don't even have to have a bust down. They can grip on this bald head.
Oh. What you doing if he want to come up and grip on the bald head? Hey, let me use my lucky hand.
Ooh.
Can I please
talk to me nice?
Can I please just rub on that bald head, Daddy?
Ooh, talk to me nice.
Let me rub on that head.
Talk to me nice. You can rub on another head too.
Ooh, you gonna let me rub on that, baby?
Mm-hmm.
If the head, keep in mind.
From the front door to the back, we be.
If the
shoe don't fit, you must have quit.
If the scalp, I'm trying so hard, Chad. Wait, you gotta stop, because every time you start, I start laughing again. Hold up. If the scalp on that motherfucker's working the way it needs to, I'm gonna do what I gotta do. Look, He said, feeling cute. Might go cause a whole genocide today. I'll let you know later. Felt cute today. Might cause a whole genocide on a whole nation of people.
He can kill his bussy.
I'll update you later. He gonna genocide that bussy?
Yeah.
Damn. How he gonna do it? He gonna say, bop, 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 bop. Turn it around, brother. You ready? Bop, 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 bop. I'm talking about in there. Are we interrupting something? Rub that soup, girl. Look at this.
I'm a Christian.
Rub that Superdome, girl.
Rub
the Superdome. I'm weak. I'm weak for real, actually. The two people who left said, "Oh my God, they're talking about my Lord and Savior. I got to get out of here."
Huh?
I said the two people who left the chat. You heard me. The two people who left the chat, girl, said they are talking about my Lord and Savior. Get me the hell out of here in the name of Jesus.
These motherfucking sinners.
I mean, according to y'all. Girl, they still locking up the videos, girl. They still commenting up the videos, girl. They still following and all the things, and pretty excited about that. Look, I'm following back random people too. Not everybody. Can't follow everybody, girl. But sometimes I'm like, let me give them a little follow. Girl, we giving the people a whole lot of insight on some of these videos, huh?
Yes.
Look,
gotta tell the world.
Why I got an influx of followers on TikTok. They said, because I know if you liking them videos they posting, you got to be a punk yourself. Because if you ain't a punk, what? Baby, if you ain't a punk, what is you doing? Is you a punk?
You doing the bending?
Ain't nobody bending me over.
So you doing the bending?
Ain't nobody bending me over. Oh, you better be careful. I wouldn't tell too many. Look, let's put it on the screen.
Huh?
I won't talk about it, but it's there. It happened just now. Did you see it? Look at that one. Now look at this one.
To be honest with you,
go ahead.
Yeah, to be honest, I didn't even know who that was because I was like,
he said, "Who is pitter patter?"
Yeah, what the
little hearts going pizza patter, pizza patter. Do you remember that video? He made my heart was going pizza patter, pizza patter. Weak. I was about to say something. Wait. Oh no, because so whenever we went to Tim's sister house, we had a party over there. Was it last weekend? Yeah, last weekend. And while we over there, we had just did our first couple lives. We had just started putting a couple TikToks out. Girl, I'm just sitting in Ashley's living room, hanging out with her, girl, holding my little nephew, talking, catching up, getting ready to chow down on some good food, music playing, liquor finna get pulled up. Why Tim walk in after a room full of people was there and said, put his stuff on the TV. Huh? Cat? Q-U-E? Cat? For the people, Q-U-E? Cat? Put it on the TV. Girl, I'm embarrassed. And you may be thinking, well, how can you get here and do this if you're embarrassed? I don't know. I'm not embarrassed right now. But girl, to sit down and watch it back in a room full of people. Girl, I'm not a movie star yet. But Father God, I hope and pray that you will bestow upon me that as long as it comes with the money, because we want to be where, BB? Where do we want to be?
Monetized.
I was going to say where the money resides, but where the money resides is definitely in monetization. So TikTok and YouTube, if you're listening, holla at your boy. Give me a little monetization or whatever, you heard me? Girl. Oh, wait, what did you say you ate today? Did we answer that?
Yeah.
What was it? I'm sorry if I forgot.
Some rice and meat sauce.
It just sounds funny when you say, I understand, but I feel like it just sounds weird if you say it out loud. I don't know why. I'm so sorry. I feel like you're judging me right now.
Are you?
What? Am I what? You got VD? Girl, let me stop.
In this economic climate that we're in. And you're gonna judge my rice
They lucky
and meat sauce?
you're not just eating rice. BB, what you had today? Rice. Rice and what? Just rice.
What you had today?
Oh, you had pizza? How much pizza you ate this month? 2 slices. Girl, I hear Tim singing in the shower. I'm assuming he's in the shower. I hear him singing.
He's supposed to be on this live.
Let me just, he is, I'm assuming. Let me just go ahead and tell y'all. One of my favorite things to do is listen to my man sing around the house. Girl, when he get to singing, a shada-da-da-da, a shada-bo-da-da. Oh. When you talking about the tea and the tea walk in.
Hey, brother-in-law.
Look. Sorry, guys, I gotta go. Bruh, no, that's one of my favorite things to do, especially when he in the shower, girl. He be, you know, the gift of the dude. What is that show called? Kimmy Schmidt. You know what I'm talking about? Impossible Kimmy Schmidt.
Kim Possible?
No, bitch. I bet you Tim knows. It's called, girl, let me look it up. Because there's a gif of a man, a gay guy on there. He's a bald-headed black man. And he does like this singing thing, and he's a gif. Hold up. Oh, you know what? Let me just look it up on my phone, and then I'll just hold it up to the camera. That'll be much easier. Yes, no, they need to allow gifs for real. Okay, let's go and look it up. Kimmy Schmidt. Why do I feel like that's the girl from Full House? Am I thinking of the wrong name? No, this is it. Okay, correct. I'm glad you pointed that out.
Are Kimmy Schmidt. Titus.
Exactly. See? Yes. And he was, so do you know the gift now of him singing? He's holding, is he holding my, but he's doing the like Mariah Carey ear thing.
He was in the few laundry detergent commercials. I
really?
Think. Mm-hmm.
You know what? I'll be his friend.
He got to get that money.
Let me rub on that bald head. Hey, baby, let me rub on that bald head. Hey, little mama, let me whisper in your ear. I'm weak. So you had rice and miso. Did you eat that for lunch and dinner?
I did.
And that's okay. You know me. I can eat the same thing 24/7.
Well, it was good. So
that doesn't bother me.
Tomorrow, I think I'm gonna do some baked chicken and corn.
Ooh, yes, indeed.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, baked chicken. White or dark meat? What? Are you pondering?
It's drumsticks.
So dark meat.
So I'm guessing this.
I mean, white meat is breast. That's it. There ain't nothing else that's white meat, I don't think.
Breast and thighs, I think.
No, bitch. Thighs is dark meat too.
No, it's not.
Thighs is dark meat. Chat, let us know. Chat, let us know.
It's not.
Think thighs are dark meat? Thighs is not white meat, girl. White meat is only the breast.
No, it's not. It got another piece of chicken that's white. No. Oh, breast and a wing. The wing.
A wing?
Yes.
We're calling a wing white meat? Let me look it up.
Yeah.
Oh, don't get off that tab. Okay.
Oh, thighs are a wing. It's a breast and a wing.
Are wings considered white meat? Oh, damn, I didn't know that. Yes, chicken wings are generally considered white meat, according to cooking and food websites. White meat is characterized by its light color, low fat content compared to dark meat, which comes from the legs and thighs. Wow, I stand corrected. You see how we learn? You see how we learn new information, and we see facts when we're wrong,
and we don't just civilized,
and we don't just go, "You're wrong." No, I go, wow, I was wrong.
There is, girl. There is,
and
there
now
really is.
Now, Carrie would know that, wouldn't she?
So
Carrie would know what's considered white meat, wouldn't she? Carrie, you know we love you, girl. Thighs are dark. We'll go wash them in the shower, bitch. You shouldn't have no dark thighs. What's going on with that? Go wash them dirty ass thighs in the shower. Y'all, I'm feeling goofy today for real. I don't know what's going on. I feel real goofy, probably because this episode's dropping at midnight. Let's see. Only got white meat at pop. Only get white meat at pop. Oh.
And in real life.
I want to preface this by saying I am speaking of the chicken. Damn, they chicken good. Especially the white meat's good too. Juicy.
Love Popeyes, chicken girl. From Popeyes.
I've been what you call it? Not banning. Not boycotting. Striking. I've been boycotting Popeyes for a minute now. Only the dark meat, girl. Get that dark. It is juicier, girl, and the fat content. Oh my God. Oh my God. You talk about good. And definitely tell them, if you don't know, here is the secret. Tell them when you order a side of mashed potatoes and gravy at Popeyes, put the chicken crumbs in the mashed potatoes, girl. My mama used to do it all the time.
Tell
them, can you take the crumbs from the bottom of the chicken bin and just throw some of that in my mashed potato? Girl, you talk about good. I swear my mom used to do it.
But that's not sanitary because they be.
How it's not? It's the same chicken that you serving to the people.
But they spray chemicals on that part. So
the chicken be in there too. The chicken is in the bin, bro. I just want the crumbs from the bottom of the bin. Oh, engaged, girl. I didn't know that. When that happened yesterday. BB, you knew that? Ain't that your friend? Ain't that your friend?
That's not my friend. That's my motherfucking best friend.
Come on, somebody better tell it.
That's not just my friend. Girl.
I didn't know she was engaged. That's good. Girl, is it good? Are we happy about that?
Girl, don't engage in that activity. Don't.
She not engaged. She not.
In my mind, I'll always be his lady.
Come on.
In my mind.
Come on.
I'll always be his girl. Saw his mammy just the other day. Had a bad breakup. Think it's on his way up. It's hard to tell.
Keep going.
In my mind, I'll always be his fiance.
Girl.
In my mind.
You know what they're going to be saying a year from now? They're going to say, do you know what today is? It's our anniversary.
Hey.
Do you know what something is? It's our anniversary.
Maybe I should get a YT man.
A YT man? A YouTube man? Period. Brother, can we talk about something? Oh, you know what? I got a pretty hot topic I want to talk about in a little bit, y'all. We're going to go ahead and run our promo video, though, because I told y'all prepare. Look, it's been 45 minutes. Prepare to be sick of us. Prepare. We're going to run the promo video. Episode 1 of our first official episode of the podcast drops out tomorrow. Tomorrow, as in midnight tonight, on Spotify, on Apple Podcast, on YouTube. Tell everybody you know. Tell your mama. Tell your daddy. Tell your dog. Tell your mama's dog. Tell the lady who checks out people at the grocery store. Everybody. Tell your child's teachers. Just walk up and say, you ever heard of the girls? They're disrespectful and they taking over. All right, we're going to run this little promo video, and I got a hot topic that I want to speak about when we get back in a second. Everyone, please stay tuned. It is your 2 favorite punks and sissies on planet Earth. This show is called Disrespectfully the Girls. Everything on this show is going to be centered around celebrating authenticity and inclusion and diversity and talking about tough topics. Sometimes, bitch, you got to be disrespectful to a hoe because you just have to stand 10 toes down and stand up for yourself, stand up for others. And sometimes you have to stand up to make a change for the future generations. My name is Destin. It is not Dustin. That is my twin brother. So please don't get it twisted.
My name is BB, and it don't stand for Big Bag.
Ooh, it does not stand for Big Beck. To be honest, I almost asked you to turn around just a minute ago because I wasn't even sure there was a back there. Straight people are the ones having the gay babies.
Simply saying that the gay agenda exists is purely stupid.
Yeah.
Simple. Because all we ask for is equality, to be treated equal.
Look, every time you turn the TV on, now they're adding gay character. I can't even turn on a TV show without seeing a gay bitch. Motherfucker, we exist. How they're acting. Bitch, they're acting like we're running around with pamphlets trying to recruit gay people.
You get a pamphlet. You get a pamphlet. You get
a pamphlet. You get to be homosexual. You get to be homosexual. And you get to be homosexual.
If they not paying your bills, pay them bitches no mind.
Read them.
You thin hair,
ooh,
nappy neck,
ooh,
cockroach infested ass house.
Oh my God. Keep going.
Second grade education as bitches. Before you hop in front of my car, you better use your motherfucking signal light.
Bitch, you are one paycheck away from living under the bridge. You got bigger fish to fry, ho. You got bigger fish to fry, bitch. You look busted, crusty, disgusted every time you go in Walmart with your kids. Your kids ain't got no clean clothes on. They got suckers stuck all in their hair. The hair ain't been brushed in I don't know how long. I don't think the kids have ever brushed their teeth. Walking around shoeless in Walmart. And then all you're going to do is go around and buy Doritos and Takis for the kids who ain't even got no food at home. And you're worried about what I'm doing in the bedroom with my man. And for everyone who might not be able to see the resemblance, we are brothers. So you will hear me refer to him as BB, as brother, as girl, as bitch, as motherfucking punk, and sissy, if that's what I choose. What he lets you call him, bitch, I can't attest to that. That's what I call him. Thank you so much for the support that you have given the girls already. I promise you we see it. I promise you we appreciate it, and it does not go unnoticed. If you'd like to submit topic suggestions or be a guest on a future episode, please send an email over to disrespectfullythegirls@gmail.com. We're on all the socials that you see on the screen right now. Like, comment, subscribe, repost, give the ratings, share the links, do all the things that you can do to help push us further into the algorithm so that we can grow our audience. Our full-length podcast episodes will be available on YouTube and Spotify and will be released once a week, every Friday. As we said in the video earlier, guys, our bond is what brought us here, but your support is what will keep us here. We cannot do this without you guys. Please tell every single person that you know about Disrespectfully the Girls. And remember, bitch, sometimes you just gotta be disrespectful. Now, BB, how we got a 5-minute... Girl, that goes by quick when you're the one on this end, don't it? You be like, I got plenty of time to get up and go use the bathroom, get a snack or whatever. Snacks. Dude, you know that little girl?
Grab the snack.
What you snacking on now?
A Nutri-Grain bar. Got me some milk. And I went to use the bathroom.
He needs some milk. Everybody, just in case you're here listening for the first time, or just in case you need to be reminded, okay, with the BB Cup, if you would like to submit topic suggestions, not necessarily for the live, but for the actual podcast episodes, please send over an email to disrespectfullythegirls@gmail.com. Girls is spelled GWORLZ. Also, if you're looking to be a guest on a future episode, send that email over. We are definitely looking forward to hearing from you. Look, you got to cast that negativity out. I don't remember what negativity, girl, if I'm being honest, which I don't remember what I said. But shout out to the best. He's back in here again, and we appreciate him. Now, BB.
You better call Tyrone.
I got something to say.
What you got to say, brother?
I got something to say. Okay, you want to talk about it?
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it, girl. Y'all, the bitches done pissed me off, as Nikki was off. They've pissed me off. What is it with this country and trans people? I need to know. Like, seriously, I need to know. Why are you so threatened by trans people? Why do we feel like trans people are not welcome in the spaces that cis people are welcomed in? Oh, look, now that alone's gonna piss him off. He just called me a cis person. Yes. Because being a cisgendered person just means you are the same sex that you were born as. So if you do not identify as someone who is trans, you are cis. Let me break it down further for you. I was born a male. Now, we're not going to get into sex versus gender because y'all not even ready for that conversation yet. I was born a male and I still identify as a male. Therefore, I'm cis. Cis is this is not a made up word. CIS. It's not made up, people. I promise you it's not. It's actually, what the fuck you call it? A scientific word used to describe something that has not transitioned. It's not just for sexuality. That's what cis means. You are what you were originally. Brother, what do you think people really like? What is the issue that people have with trans people in this country? And I'll take it a step further and say specifically Black trans women. But just as a whole, what do you think? Like, what is it? I really want to, before I get into it, I want to know your thoughts. Or what you think maybe they think the issue is, or, you know, I know sometimes it's hard for people like us to grasp what these small-minded people think and feel. But what do you think? What's going through your brain right now?
So honestly, I think that I don't know what the issue with people with transgender girlies is, but I feel like that they're so close-minded that they can't grasp the fact that transgender people exist. That's what I feel.
Yeah, they can't grasp it. And, you know, I think so many people, I think part of the misconception is that you're not a trans woman, you're just a man in a dress. And I'll be damned if you're going to go in the bathroom with my wife and daughter. I'll beat the hell out of you. You know, we've said this on the live before, and I'm going to say it again. If the reason you do not want trans women, and I'm saying trans women because apparently no one really has an issue with the trans men, it's the trans women they have a problem with. If your reasoning for a trans woman not having the right to go into the women's bathroom is because maybe a straight man would pretend to be transgender and put a wig or put on clothing or whatever the case may be and go in and harm a woman or child. Your issue is not with trans people or trans women. Your issue is with rapists. That's it. It's that. I promise you, it's that simple. Your issues with rapists. So we should go after rapists, not trans women. So let's get into. Look, I'll preface this by saying I do not, and I've said it before, I'll say it again, and I'll say it till the cows come home. I do not profess to know everything, and I never will. But what I do know are my experiences, and what I do know are the things that I have seen. And so, based off my experiences and based off the facts that I have seen, I have formed opinions, beliefs, thoughts, all the things, Lovey. Now, if I'm presented with new facts or if I go through new experiences, I am open and willing to having my beliefs challenged and then adhering or changing to the new information that has been presented to me. Excuse me. I'm willing if information is presented. Now, for whatever reason, when the Trump administration took back over, they just came out the gate attacking trans people. Out the gate. So I want to look at this first. One of the first things he did. So let me go ahead and put this up here. Wait, where? I feel like I'm missing a screen that's supposed to be here that's not here. Because I'm not looking for that either. Where's the one that's just... Did I click a wrong button earlier, brother? Anyway, that's fine. We can be on the screen too. I don't care. It's just going to be hard for me to read. I'll have to come over here. Okay. So let's just read through this for a little bit. So, you know, when Trump first took over in office, he put a ban on trans people serving in the military. I'm just going to read through some of this. I'm not going to say I'm going to read every word, but this is just an article to just kind of quickly summarize some of the points that we're talking about. So when he did this ban, it says thousands of trans people are currently serving honorably in the military. Mind you, this came out right after, so it might seem like it's a few months outdated. On day one of the new administration, President Trump signed an executive order, and it was titled Prioritizing Military Excellence and Readiness. Now let's pause there, brother. Prioritizing military, let me go back. I can't read it on the screen. Prioritizing military excellence and readiness. Now, one would say, let's come back just for a second. One would say, that sounds good so far. That is the president's job, first of all, right? People think the president makes law. That's not the president's job. Okay. Let's go through it. There are three branches of government. Do you know what they are, brother?
Yes, they are the executive.
He wasn't ready for this. This is a pop quiz. Okay, executive,
legislative,
and
judicial.
Judicial. Do you want to tell me what the legislative branch of the government does?
They make the laws.
They make the laws. They are your House of Representatives and your senators. Correct. Together, those two make up Congress, and they get together unless something, they have what they call special sessions for emergencies. But aside from that, the House of Reps and the senators, aka Congress, also known as the legislative branch, think legislative, legal, they make the laws. They get together twice a year and they say, hey, these are the laws I want to make because maybe the people in my state are calling for this and I represent them. America has a representative form of government. So they say the people in my state want XYZ. I'm coming in. I want to make these laws for my state. Can we please do something to pass them? That is what the legislative branch does. Brother, judicial.
They judge the law.
They judge the law. This is your Supreme Court. Now it's all the other courts but it's the Supreme Court. Their job is to ensure that the laws the legislative branch creates are upheld. Now, brother, executive branch, who is that?
That is the president. And
the president is the executive branch, the president and his cabinet. And you may be thinking, I've never heard of a cabinet. I don't see no dishes nowhere. I don't see not a damn teacup, a spoon, or a kettle, a fork and a spoon hopping over the moon, or nothing, girl. I see no cabinets. What are they talking about? The cabinet is basically his posse. Now, every president has this. I'm saying posse. It sounds bad, but that is their group of people who advise him. So when you hear, oh, that's the Secretary of State, that's the Secretary of Defense, the Secretary of Education, all these people, all these different groups that they have are his advisors. And so they say, because the president, you're one person, you can't be expected to know everything about everything. No one can know everything about everything. So these people are supposed to be experts in their fields. Secretary of Defense should be an expert in defense for the country on that scale. Secretary of Education should be an expert in running education on a national level. All these things. Secretary of Treasury. You feel what I'm saying? I'm making sense so far to the bitches in the chat. Okay. The president does not make laws because he is not the legislative branch. Now, you may be thinking, well, this is stupid. Why do we have all these things? Why do we have three branches of government?
Checks and balances.
Checks and balances, people. Because if you did not have three branches of government, then the same person who made the law would be judging the law and would be
enforcing the
law with the military and these things like that. And that is dangerous. So to create checks and balances, you have these three different branches so that the legislatives can look at the Supreme Court can look at the legislative branch and say, nope, you can't make that a law. That's not constitutional. It doesn't matter that y'all passed it. We're telling you it's not. If you want it to pass, then you need to amend the Constitution first. And once that's done, then we can do this, right? That's how things work. President, you can't just come in here and do that because you can't make laws. Now, there are certain things he can do by way of executive order. And people challenge those, right? They take it to the Supreme Court. Hey, he did an executive order. Supreme Court, can you please tell us if he was allowed to do? That is how our system is set up. Okay? I'm not here saying whether he could or couldn't do the executive order we're about to get into. That's not what I'm here to do. I'm just explaining where we are in the process, okay? So now, so let's go back. It says President Trump, I forgot to share the screen again, y'all. President Trump signed the executive order, which was titled Prioritizing Military Excellence and Readiness. Now, someone who's leading my country, I'm like, damn, that actually sounds kind of good. You're interested in prioritizing the excellence and the readiness of our military. As long as it's only for defense, I'm cool, right? We don't need to be going out here messing with people for no reason, getting involved in shit we don't need to be getting involved in. America's done that since the inception of their damn country. Okay. So far, so good. Hey, he's trying to improve something with the military. By removing all trans people serving, which is leaving tens of thousands of active duty service members, veterans, and members of military families in fear and uncertainty about their jobs, their health care, and their future. So now let's just go down just a little bit, okay? Thousands of transgender people are currently serving honorably in the military, and they have been doing so for years. Despite that, President Trump and his administration, they have targeted trans service members, leaving them in fear of, am I still going to have a job? Now, you may be thinking, why would they... Oh, sorry. Did y'all see the screen just now? Y'all didn't. Anyway, I read it to you, girl. You may be thinking, now, why on earth would they care that trans people serve in the military or not? Because first of all, let's be real. What do they always say? Nobody cares. Nobody cares that you're gay. Nobody cares that you're trans. Stop shouting it from the rooftop. Nobody cares. People care. People care. Okay? So let's see. He signed the executive order, which directed the Department of Defense to adopt policies that would prohibit transgender, non-binary, and gender non-conforming people from serving in the military. Let's break it down because I know some of the girlies are about to get confused. There's a lot of words being thrown around. They're not that hard to understand. Transgender means you were born male or female, and you now identify as a gender opposite your sex that you were born as. So if I was born a male with male genitalia, but now I identify in my gender as a woman. It's not that hard to understand, people. And if you don't understand it, you don't have to because you're not trans. You just need to believe what they are telling you, and that is their experience. Non-binary people. Brother, do you know what a binary is?
We said it again.
Do you know what a binary is?
Binary.
What does bi mean? What does bi mean?
Two.
So binary means your options are this or that. Two options, male or female. That's the binary when it comes to gender.
Mm-hmm.
Now, that's not just a gender thing, right? That's, again, a term that means two things are available. In computer coding, I'm not a computer nerd, but in computer coding, there's a binary code used. When you punch the letter A, it's a system of zeros and ones. And the computer, if you press the letter A, the computer tells itself, it's not saying he hit the letter A. When you hit the letter A, it's putting in 0011001. It's a system of two numbers going back. The option is this or that. Okay. So when we say non-binary, that means that most people look at gender as male and as female. That's binary. It's this or that. But there are people, the non-binary people, say, I don't conform to that. Maybe I don't identify as a man or a woman. And you may be thinking, well, what the hell does that mean? I don't know. It's not your business. You're not non-binary. You're not non-binary. But what I'm getting at is that's what it is. Okay. It's non-binary. So they just don't identify as a man or a woman. Maybe they identify somewhere in the middle. Gender, and then gender non-conforming people, meaning, hey, I just don't conform to any specific gender. I'm just here. I just exist. Okay. It's not hard to understand. But so he signed this executive order to adopt policies. I'm sorry. Oh, yeah. The screen is sharing. To adopt policies that would prohibit transgender, non-binary, and gender non-conforming people from serving in the military. It also insulted trans people generally. So just making general claims about trans people, saying that they were incapable of meeting the military's accession requirements, and they lack the selflessness and the humility required for military service. What the fuck are you talking about? And this isn't even the point that I'm getting. There is a point being made now. I'm explaining the executive order he did day one in office, or day one after he took office. It's leading into something else, people. But I'm trying to make sure you understand why we're saying, why before we get there, before we get to point B, you got to listen to point A. Now, let's just take a second and think. Let's just say you don't believe in the existence of trans people, non-binary people. Let's just assume that we're just as small-minded as them. And let's just assume that we don't believe in any of it for a second. You believe a trans man is still a woman. When you see a trans woman, you say, that's just a man in a wig and a dress, baby. That's still a man, and I'm going to call him a man. Okay? So let's say that that's what you believe. So at the end of the day, you still think that's a man in a dress, which is in your mind, a man. How would that then make them incapable of meeting the military's accession requirements and lacking the selflessness and humility required for military service? So if you think that they're just a man in a dress, how does that change their abilities? Because you're saying they're a man. Where's the change in abilities from your standpoint? I'll wait. Y'all don't get quiet on me now, brother. You got quiet. The chat done got quiet. That's what the pastor used to say in church. Hey, come on. He said, y'all getting quiet on me. I start speaking something y'all don't like. Y'all getting quiet on me. Let's continue a little bit further. In response, the Secretary of Defense, the new bitch that we hate, Pete, immediately paused all gender affirming medical procedures for service members. Now, let's just go on. I'm sorry, y'all. I keep forgetting to share the screen when I go back to it. You know what? Let me just do this and just keep it that way for a minute. Sorry. So let's just say that you don't agree with the government paying for their I don't want to say the wrong term. Let's just say that you don't agree with the government paying for their gender affirming medical procedures for service members. That's one thing. I'm not here to debate that. That's just a matter of how money's being spent. I'm not here to debate that. What I'm going to get into is the second part where it says, and then on February 26th, the Department of Defense issued a new policy declaring that transgender and non-binary individuals will no longer be able or eligible to join the military, and directing that all trans people currently serving be separated from service. Anybody want to tell me what that's about? I thought they needed bitches in the military. I thought they give out bonuses because they need bitches in the military. Y'all think they give out them sign-on bonuses for fun? They do it because they don't have enough people serving. I don't think y'all are listening. They do it because they don't have enough people serving. And they're kicking out tens and thousands of people from serving in the military who wanted to do it. And this is not just this is not just people who were born male and then transitioned into women. It's also women who transitioned into men. But again, if you think that that is still just a man in a dress, then you still think it's a man in your mind. So why can't they serve? Am I making sense, brother, or am I spitting in the wind here?
You're making sense.
I'm going to keep going. I'm getting a little flustered, but it's when I tell you this is really pissing me off, we're going to have to do a whole episode on just this topic alone, girl. So now, jeez Louise. Now, the issue that we're getting into, my God, you had the ban, right? We're banning them from joining the military. Now, and I want everyone to keep in mind, and I don't think I'm lying. I think this was today. We'll see the date up here. I'm pretty sure it was today they made the announcement. Jesus. U.S. Air Force to deny retirement pay to transgender service members being separated from the service. Now, I want to be very clear about what this is. Now, this isn't the whole article, people. It's there, but I will summarize it for you. Go and look it up yourself. You know, this is not just one article. This is all over the internet right now. It happened today. They did the ban. They said, you can't serve. We don't want you serving in our military. We don't want you defending our country. We need people doing that for us, but we don't want you to do it because we think you're incapable. We think that you lack the humility and the selflessness it takes to serve this country. I'm just gagged. So you kick them out. And then what happened today is, so they had all been saying, well, there were people who it's already messed up. Okay. So let's say you only served a year in the military and then this happened. That is still messed up. No doubt. I am not trying to diminish that in any way. I promise you I'm not. Please don't take this and clip it up on the internet and make me look like a bitch. What I'm getting at is there are people who have served as transgender people in this military for up to 18 years. 18 years of their life they gave. And now they've said you can either leave and we're going to give you some money to leave. And it'll be, I don't know if it's honorable. I don't want to say the wrong term and say it's honorable when it's not. But they said you can take this money and leave and be quiet, or you can just go and get nothing. And they're like, whoa, 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 whoa. What about my retirement? I came in the military because of the pensions, because of the benefits. I served 18 years. Think if you started at 30, you're 48 now. Do you realize how long that is? If you started serving the military at 30 as a transgender person and you served for 18 freaking years, now you're 48 and you're nearing the age of retirement. And they say, well, can't, because you can apply for early retirement with the military. So they applied for early retirement and they were denied. And they said, nope, we're not doing it. So you're either going to take this money. It's like a lump sum payment and it's not that much. And you're going to go and you're going to be quiet, or you're going to leave with nothing. That's what they've told them today. You are no longer getting the benefits and the pensions that you signed up for, even though you put in the work for 18 years, because you're a trans person, not for any other reason. I'm getting hot. Yeah. Now I'm telling you, babe, I'm getting real shade over here. Because what the fuck? What does it have to do with it? Yes, thank you. They would have to run me my coin. I signed up for those reasons. I have been putting like. Brother, talk about something. I'm getting pissed off. Bro, I'm looking at Kayla. She just sleeping on the couch.
That's my niece.
That camp done wore her ass out today, girl. But no,
niece.
Seriously, like people are so threatened by I don't get it. I really, really don't get it. And then you deny these people their early retirement when you kicked them out the military. It is fucked up enough that you kicked them out. The least, and I'm saying the least you could have done, but like I don't know how to say that in a politically correct way because it's fucked up to begin with. So there's no least you could have done about it. But the least you could have done if you're going to kick them out is say, here, at least you can have your retirement early. What's the other than just having pure hatred in your heart? What's the purpose?
Right.
What's the reason? And you know why people don't care? Because I don't know all the facts, but I hear this number thrown around all the time. 1% of the population is trans. I hear that all the time. And you may be thinking, why the fuck do I care about that? Because if they can do that to them, I promise you they can do it to any other group of people. If they can do it to them, they can do it to you. Should we not care about other random people being, victimized in this country? We run to the other countries. We love saying, yeah, go support Israel, girl. Go do this. Go fight in this country's war. Go fight in this country's war because we stand up for what's right in America. America just slapped the piss out of trans people all over this country in their face. What we gonna do? Nothing. They ain't gonna do shit about it. No one's gonna really talk about it. It's gonna be in the news articles for a couple minutes and then it will go away and then they will still not be able to serve and they will still not have their pensions. But yet there is this hate that has been garnered around, I don't know if that's the right word. This hate has been garnered around trans people. And all because you just don't agree. And here's my thing. I will backtrack again and say, well, I don't understand. This is what they say. I don't understand trans people. Baby, you don't have to. You're not trans. No one is asking you to understand what it feels like to be trans. Not a single person is asking you to do that. because you can't understand. It's impossible for you to understand. That would be like, I can empathize with Black people in this country. I can empathize with a lot of people who are disenfranchised in this country. Brother, I can empathize with the things that you deal with, not just as a gay man, but as a Black queer man in this country. But I will never get it. I can't. You can explain it till the cows come home. I'm not going to understand it. So no one, and I promise you, no one is asking you to understand trans women. We're asking you to treat them like freaking human beings, not some diseased piece of meat walking around. You saw it with the gay people first, right? When the AIDS pandemic was happening. And they came out and everybody thought you could get AIDS just by breathing on them, by licking them, by kissing them. When AIDS came out, they called it GRID. It was the gay-related immune deficiency, I think. If y'all correct me if I'm wrong, but that's what they called it at first because they didn't know what it was. It was a brand new thing. And they were just when COVID came, right? And they're like, what is this? How do we treat it? How is it spread? And it's changed a bunch of times, right? Because they think it's and that's how science works. You think it's this way. You run a bunch of tests, you see what the results are. This is the result. Let's change these things and see. Oh, and then you start learning. Oh, it's not spread this way. It's not. AIDS was called GRID, gay-related immune deficiency or immunodeficiency, whatever it is. That's one reason they think it's the gay disease. So first you had the gay bitches, right? Now, trans women and trans people in general existed back then. Of course, they've always existed, but it wasn't as big of a what's the word I'm looking for? It wasn't ABC all eyes on trans people. And so you've seen for a long time though, right? Gay people couldn't serve in the military. They weren't fit. Then it was, well, you can serve in the military, but it's going to be don't ask, don't tell. So as long as you don't tell anyone you're gay, and as long as no one asks you you're gay, you can serve. Well, what the fuck if you don't ask me or if I don't tell, I'm still gay and I'm still serving. Has anything changed besides you knowing? Now it's trans people, right? And now, mind you, they've always been under attack, but now it's like very blatant, very much overt. Other than the fact that you think they're disgusting, I want to know the reason. And I mean it. I know we don't have that many people. We don't have a big following yet, but God, I wish I had 10,000 people in here to tell me why the fuck they think those people should not be allowed to serve like anybody else. Because I'll say it again. If they can do it to them, they can do it to you. I promise. You think you're better than them? You think Donald Trump gives a fuck about you when it comes to that? And I promise you, this isn't just a Trump hate train. This is a fuck anybody who thinks about human beings that way just because of who they are. Baby, if you ain't hurting nobody, why do you give a flying fuck? If they did it to them, they will do it to you. I promise. Oh, brother. They not listening. There is nothing anyone can tell me. Nothing. There is absolutely nothing you can tell me. And we're just going to sit back and watch it happen because what are we going to do? As a whole, the country doesn't care about trans people enough. Look.
That's what I was laughing at earlier. I would have called Lanny.
I'm fucking weak. I was wondering why you was laughing, bitch. Look, somebody call Better Call Saul right the fuck now, because I'm just like seriously, like and then they've worked for years and years, and now we're denying it. So they were able to serve for the 18 years up until this point. Now all of a sudden they're not fit. Get the fuck out of here. So for 18 years, they've been doing the job just fine. Now, all of a sudden, Bruh. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. They ain't gonna do nothing till it hits their front door. And that is it. No one cares until it's them. No one. No one ever cares until they're the one being affected.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Well, let me not even back up on that because a lot of people hate the immigrants right now. Bitch, you ain't even affected by that. If anything, our economy is stimulated by the presence of fucking immigrants. But yes, when it comes to something they perceive negatively, typically people don't give a flying rip unless they are directly affected. I'm so fed up with people because I really don't. Brother, it is not, and I say this all the time, it is not hard to be a decent human being. It's actually pretty fucking simple. I'm hot. I saw that article about 5 minutes before we came on about them denying the early retirement. Mm-hmm. That shit pissed me off. Because what do you mean? What she said, what was the reason? What was the reason? The reason is because, we'll say it again, what they said in Wicked's. Spoiler for anyone who hasn't seen it. If you plan on watching Wicked and haven't, close your ears for a second. When they meet the wizard. So here's the thing I want you to keep in mind. You know what? Let me give the reference first. When they meet the wizard, she said, I don't understand. The animals haven't done anything to you. She finds out he has no real power. And she says, I don't get it. Why are you doing this to the animals? They haven't done anything to you. And he said, when I came here, because his balloon floated down into the land of Oz, when I came here, or the Emerald City, when I came here, there was discord. People were unhappy. People were not together. People were fighting. And he said, I found the way to bring people together is to give them a really good common enemy. Are y'all listening? A really good common enemy. And I'm going to break it down in case some of you don't get it. If me and brother got issues with each other, let's say we're not friends. Me and him, let's just say we're neighbors and we got an issue with each other. If a bitch come to our apartment complex and start shooting the shit up, I guarantee you we going to work together to get out that motherfucker. It don't matter how much we don't like each other. If a motherfucker come up there shooting every goddamn person in the apartment complex, we will figure out how to get out together. We can worry about our beef later. That's what he means. You give them a real common enemy because then everyone hates the same person. Everyone hates the same group of people. And that's what brings them together. Ain't nothing to bring everybody together like some good old hate. And that's what he has done. He stepped onto the scene. This country is in discord. This country is obviously not together. I mean, quite frankly, I'm not sure if it's ever been more divided except for back in the days of slavery with the Civil War and all this fucking shit. So he gave everyone a real common enemy. Trans people. Specifically trans women, and oftentimes the most disenfranchised group of that is trans women of color. Now, the whole country has an issue with trans women. Keep them out of our bathrooms. Take them out the military. Don't let them read books to my kids. Now the whole country all of a sudden is together because they're hating a group of people. And it worked. He's winning. Because people are so blind to what's going on. You know, I'll say this. Again, I have respect for someone who says, I don't understand transgender people, but I think they should have the same rights as everyone else because they're not hurting anybody. I can respect that. I still think that you should have trans people in your life so you can speak to them, get experiences from them. This is how we learn. This is how we grow, right? You speak to people, you get their experiences. You'll never truly understand, but you can try by learning and hearing their experiences. Because let me explain something to you. No one can lie on you about that. It's your experience. If you say, I'm a trans woman, and when I walk down the street, I fear for my life because people come at me, that's not hearsay. That's their actual experience. We should listen to those things. Hey, what's going on? I don't get it. I want to call, the two middle-aged, oh God, hopefully they don't get upset by that. The two middle-aged white women who have the podcast called I've Had It. And they always start, I've had it with blah, blah, blah. And that's how they start their segments. I've had it with the fucking hate that these bitches got for trans women. So that you kick them out. Then what? Is the country any safer? Is the military any stronger? Did you save any money? No. I'll tell you, the answer is no. And again, we say you won't do anything until it hits you on your front door. And then guess what happens? Guess what? When you have someone like Elphaba who says, you know what? I'm going to go against the grain because what's wrong is wrong. And it doesn't matter who don't fucking like it. I'm going to speak up and I'm going to say what's wrong is wrong. And you ain't doing that in front of me. Not on my watch. Not with me being silent. And what did they do? They made her the next enemy. They got up. Madame Orville became the press secretary for the Wizard. Are y'all not seeing the ties to the government that this movie has? Y'all, the book Wicked was written during the days of Hitler. The book was written as a protest to the Hitler government regime. You're not seeing it, right? Hitler's the Wizard. The book was written, I'm telling you, go look it up. That's not here. The book was written as a protest to Hitler. He was the wizard in the situation. Made all these promises. Gave everyone a real good common enemy. Brought people together by having that hate form for an enemy, aka the Jews, the gays, all the people that he hated. He got power. The wizard got power. And when you call that out, they don't fucking like it. Because when rich white men who have gone and taken over every other piece of land in this country and step on every little person they can to get the success level they have, when you try to tell them they're wrong or take that away from them, they will do whatever they got to do to mess you up. And that's what they did to Elphaba. He said, whoa, 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 I just brought these people together by having them all hate the animals. Mind you, the animals didn't do anything to him. I just brought all these people together. You can't ruin that. You can't tell anyone. And then you know what happened? Brother, I'm about to cry. They're not listening, brother. Are you seeing the relations between this movie and the political climate? It was written during a time of political climate as a protest, and now it's happening again. Who did Elphaba have with her? Brother, I want you to tell me you saw the movie about 14 times with me. Who did Elphaba have with her when she went off to fly at the end? Brother, are you asleep?
No.
Y'all, he fell asleep. I'm weak.
No, I'm not. I'm not.
Brother, who did Elphaba have with her in the movie?
Glinda?
Glinda. Yeah, Glinda. Yeah. They're up there. The broom comes flying up. She's about to take her ascent.
Yeah.
And they go to leave. Glinda, the person who has no ties to the life of Elphaba, to understand, Elphaba said, I've been the underdog. Elphaba said, I have been the underdog. And I know that what I'm seeing is not right, and I can't fuck with that. That's what Elphaba said. Now, Glinda can't really understand all those things, right? She didn't live the life Elphaba lived. She lived a life full of privilege. She lived a life full of financial, she wasn't poor. Like, she didn't have financial struggles. She was popular. She had all the friends that anyone could ever want. When Fiyero decided he didn't want her anymore, she was like, oh, this must be what other people feel like. She'd never felt rejection before. She had every piece of privilege you could think of. Are you starting to see more relations, huh? You're starting to see how this is. She befriended Elphaba, who was trying to call out the issues. So we're thinking, hell, this is splendid. You got one girl who's trying to fight for the animals who are being wrongfully accused and wrongfully made the enemy. And Elphaba's here, who's been an underdog her whole life. And she said, I ain't fucking with it. Then you got Glinda, who's had no shared experiences. None. She can't understand what Elphaba's going through, and that's okay. She's not going to because she's never experienced it. But she started listening to Elphaba. She started becoming her friend and hearing her experiences and talking about things. And you can really see that she started to realize, like, ooh, there's nothing wrong with Elphaba. Yeah, she's not white like us. I mean, there's black people in the movie, but obviously her green skin. Even when they announced her as the Wicked Witch, Madame Morrible said her green skin is but yet a manifestation of her truly twisted nature. She said her green skin is an outward manifestation of her truly twisted nature. Y'all still ain't seeing the comparison to today with black people? The color of her skin is a manifestation, is an outward manifestation of the nature of her, of her twisted nature. And Glinda befriended her. And Glinda, did her thing. And then when it was time for Glinda to jump off that motherfucking balcony with her, Glinda said, oh, I don't know. Elphaba said, no. You know the phrase. Think of what we could do together. I'm about to cry. I swear. Elphaba said, think of what she's trying. You can see Elphaba crying in that moment, and she's telling Glinda, come with me. Glinda looked at her again. Think of relations when I'm saying the things I'm saying. Glinda looked at her and said, when they announced her as the Wicked Witch, right? Propaganda. Let's make the trans people the wicked ones. Let's make the black people the enemies. Let's make the gays the enemies. Let's make poor people the enemies. But mainly, it's trans women of color. Let's be real. That unfortunately, they're at the bottom. Ain't nobody below them. And I hate to say that because God, I hate it, but that's the truth. And I'll in case someone clips that, I'll say society has put them at the bottom. In the moment, she said, Glinda, come with me. No, I'm sorry. Let me back up. Glinda looked at her after they announced her the Wicked Witch. And it looked like it was her fault, right? They made it. They made it look like it was her fault. Trans women are going in the bathrooms. Trans women are doing. They made them look like it was legitimate. And Glinda looked at her friend who was being treated this way by her government. And Glinda said, don't be afraid, Elfie. Don't be afraid. And Elphaba said, I'm not afraid. It's the wizard who should be afraid of me. And Glinda co-signed on this. She's like, you know what? You're right. And not 2 minutes later in the movie, when she's about to jump out the thing and fly for the first time, She said, Glinda, come with me. Come help me fight the system. Think of what we could do together. And I want you to think about that, brother. Elphaba knew. Elphaba knew that Glinda had the money. Elphaba knew Glinda had the connections. She had the friends. She had the power. She had influence over people. She had a voice that she could have used. She had things that she could have done to help Elphaba's cause. And Elphaba said,
But she did.
"Mm-mm,
Did she do
I
it
can't
though?
do it."
No.
No.
And that's exactly. It reminds me of like the correlation to society.
I'm sorry.
They
Correlation is what I've been looking for this whole time. I don't know why I didn't say that word. But I'll let
Cor-
you speak for a minute because I know I've been rambling. But surely people see the correlation, right? Like this movie's not just a movie, it's a protest. And you know what kills me even more? And I swear I'll be quiet after because I just told you I'd let you talk. People will watch that movie, people who support Trump's administration, and they think they're the Elphaba in the movie. They think they're the alpha. It was all over. I've seen it all over TikTok. They thought they're like, oh, it feels good. Yes, because they're trying to hold us down. You're not Elphaba, bitch. You're the wizard. You're Madame Morrible. Brother, talk about it for a second. I gotta cool off.
well, damn. There's not much to talk about.
No, there
But
is. I'm gonna
but
mute
yeah.
myself.
But no, society definitely. I agree with everything that you said about how people have the resources. They talk about how the homeless population, the unhoused population, the unfortunate, the people that's going struggling, setting up these charities. But there's people that make billions and millions of dollars, and they don't help them. There's countless of you see like the commercials of the homeless kids, like the homeless kids, the homeless, like the kids going hungry. There is people out here making millions and billions of dollars. And do you think they care about the cause? There is so much money that these people make that they are wasting on like things to make their life better. And then the next breath, they're talking about these kids that's struggling. They don't give a shit. They don't. So like that definitely is true. She had the resources. Did she go with her? No. She supported the cause. She was with them. She didn't want to be an enemy. She didn't want to be associated with Alphaba. She just wanted so.
She didn't want to lose her position of power.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I've lived a fun life, full of money, full of friends, full of popularity, full of love, never being rejected. I don't want to give that up. That is what Glinda said, or rather, what her action said. I don't want to give that up.
A lot of
Bruh.
correlations to society.
It's crazy. And people just, oh, this is a cute movie. It's not. The movie's a protest. And this is why I know people get sick of me talking about Wicked, but that's why I talk about it so much. Because when you see it and you really understand all the correlations there, how can you not fuck with it? How can you just not? I'm so obsessed with it because of that. But
sure.
I feel like the people who don't get it will never get it because they've never been in those situations. They've never been those people. They've never been the underdog in any kind of way. I don't live a life of privilege. Shut the fuck up. You don't even understand what Elpha was going through. Of course you live a life of privilege. The fuck? You know, I hear a phrase that I've heard that I love repeating when people get upset about things like DEI and all those things. They say, when you're used to a life of privilege, equality and equity feels like oppression to you. I'll say it again for anyone who didn't hear. When you're used to living a life full of privilege, equality and equity oftentimes feel like oppression to you. They not hearing me, brother. I think my camera's crooked. Do I look crooked, y'all? I don't know. I think it's just me. I just, it's so exhausting mentally. And I know that there are going to be people out there who are like, why are you talking about it so much? Why does everyone just talk? It's only 1% of the population. Trans people only make up 1% of the population. If they do it to them, they can do it to you. And I'm going to take it a step further, brother. I'm going to say it doesn't even matter about the fact that they can do it to you. It should not be happening to them. Now, I think we should be worrisome of the fact that if they're doing it to them, they can do it to us. But it should not be happening to them. They have been made enemy number one to bring people together through hate. Girl, I don't know how I'm going to clip this up for TikTok and shit. It's going to have to be a 15-minute video. I may have to literally make this into a whole, like, go through and like pull it together, make it make sense, and make a whole like 15-20-minute video off of this of how it all correlates to society today. I might do that. It's going to take time. But my gosh, like, I mean, I'm sick. And then they say, why are you talking about it so much? Because if the people who live the life of privileges, the people who have access to privileges that other people don't have, if we don't say something, it won't get done. You're not going to listen to them. No one ever listens to the person being oppressed. You know, that comes up into an episode that you want to talk about. One of the things that we did in our brainstorming session. About being like basically allyship and how and why it's important. If the people who have the privileges, if the people who are not getting if the people who are not being oppressed, maybe, you know, in other words, free, if they are not shouting from the rooftops and demanding justice and bringing to light what's happening to the oppressed group, it will never change. Is it uncomfortable? Hell yeah. Will you lose your family? Most likely. But what's right is right. I'm at a point in my life where I don't give a fuck no more. What's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. And if you ain't got facts, if you're coming at me with, we need to get them out of the military because they don't make up what, you know, they're just not what we need in the military. Bitch, fuck you. So you just make some grand... Thank you. And I mean that disrespectfully, bitch. I mean that disrespectfully, bitch, with every ounce of my being. What do you mean? We can change the topic soon because I'm going to keep going on about this for hours, girl.
I think it's time for the promo video.
Yeah, let's do a promo video. Shit, I'm gonna take a quick break and cool off. We'll come back and talk about something else that don't piss me off. We'll come back and talk about something else, girl. Y'all stick around. Go, use the bathroom if you need to. Get a snack. Come back and hang out with us. I promise you, we're in for a bumpy ride. We got some more things we need to talk about. So please, please, please don't leave. It's only going to be on for about 5 minutes, and then we will be right back. Let me go ahead and set this up, though. Get rid of some of this stuff here. Let's get rid of the comments just for a little bit while we play it. And all right, we'll be back, guys. Y'all stick around for us. Punks and sissies on planet Earth. This show is called Disrespectfully the Girls. Everything on this show is going to be centered around celebrating authenticity and inclusion and diversity and talking about tough topics. Sometimes, bitch, you got to be disrespectful to a hoe because you just have to stand 10 toes down and stand up for yourself, stand up for others. And sometimes you have to stand up to make a change for the future generations. My name is Destin. It is not Dustin. That is my twin brother. So please don't get it twisted.
My name is BB, and it don't stand for Big Bag.
Ooh, it does not stand for Big Bet. To be honest, I almost asked you to turn around just a minute ago because I wasn't even sure there was a back there. Straight people are the ones having the gay babies.
Simply saying that the gay agenda exists is purely stupid.
Yeah.
Simple. Because all we ask for is equality, to be treated equal.
Look, every time you turn the TV on, now they're adding gay character. I can't even turn on a TV show without seeing a gay bitch. Motherfucker, we exist. Now they're acting. Bitch, they're acting like we're running around with pamphlets trying to recruit gay people.
You get a pamphlet. You get a pamphlet. You get
a pamphlet. You get to be homosexual. You get to be homosexual. You get to be homosexual.
If they not paying your bills, pay them bitches no mind.
Read them.
You thin hair,
ooh,
nappy neck.
Ooh.
Cockroach infested as house.
Oh my God. Keep going.
Second grade education as bitches. Before you hop in front of my car, you better use your motherfucking signal light.
Bitch, you are one paycheck away from living under the bridge. You got bigger fish to fry, ho. You got bigger fish to fry, bitch. You look busted, crusty, disgusted every time you go in Walmart with your kids. Your kids ain't got no clean clothes on. They got suckers stuck all in their hair. The hair ain't been brushed in I don't know how long. I don't think the kids have ever brushed their teeth. Walking around shoeless in Walmart. And then all you're going to do is go around and buy Doritos and Takis for the kids who ain't even got no food at home. And you're worried about what I'm doing in the bedroom with my man. And for everyone who might not be able to see the resemblance, we are brothers. So you will hear me refer to him as BB, as brother, as girl, as bitch, as motherfucking punk, and sissy, if that's what I choose. What he lets you call him, bitch, I can't attest to that. That's what I call him. Thank you so much for the support that you have given the girls already. I promise you we see it. I promise you we appreciate it, and it does not go unnoticed. If you'd like to submit topic suggestions or be a guest on a future episode, please send an email over to disrespectfullythegirls@gmail.com. We're on all the socials that you see on the screen right now. Like, comment, subscribe, repost, give the ratings, share the links, do all the things that you can do to help push us further into the algorithm so that we can grow our audience. Our full-length podcast episodes will be available on YouTube and Spotify and will be released once a week, every Friday. As we said in the video earlier, guys, our bond is what brought us here, but your support is what will keep us here. We cannot do this without you guys. Please tell every single person that you know about Disrespectfully the Girls. And remember, bitch, sometimes you just gotta be disrespectful. Hey everybody, it's your two favorite punks and sissies on planet Earth. Except it's just me. BB. Paging BB. Paging BB. Oh, I wish I had a co-host named BB. That would truly be great. 'Cause if I had a co-host named BB, then maybe he would not come back from the break so late. He can't even hear this, y'all. Don't tell him I said it, okay? Damn, girl. The line at Taco Bell was long or something?
Had to be.
The line... You must have been waiting on them to change the syrup for the Baja Blast, huh?
I told him I wasn't leaving the drive-thru without it.
I know that's right. And I want my ice.
Girl, she be looking for me with a fine.
His ass still in the other room, girl. He was getting dug in. His ass still in the other room. The man still doing his thing. He had to come in here and finish the show without his ass, girl. Shit, let me get a blanket. Getting a little chilly.
Carrie Love, mind your business.
Girl. Brother, we're gonna have to do a whole episode in the actual podcast on that so that it can be out there for people to really listen to, because I think that's such an interesting topic. The correlations are uncanny. Like, you cannot get around the correlations. I don't care what anyone says. That movie is a protest. And the crazy part is, y'all, I saw the article before we started the live about them denying their retirement to the trans people who have been kicked out. But that was it. We didn't plan on talking about... There's never... I mean, for the episodes, there's a plan. But for the lives, girl, there's never really a plan. We just, like to talk to you guys and see where it's going to go. Yeah, girl, he was back there getting it in. BB, hour and a half, the episodes come out.
Yes.
Apple Podcast, Spotify, YouTube. Now, keep in mind, anyone who's listening, Spotify and YouTube will be the full video podcast with video. Yes, on Spotify, if you open the podcast, you can watch the video there with it as well, or you can choose to just listen as well. You don't have to watch the video. However, on Apple Podcast, that is going to be just audio only, which is still great. You just won't see us. I'm not saying we won't have the video on Apple Podcasts at some point as well. But for right now, that's just how it's going. Brother, while we were on break, I checked our TikTok account. Bitch, we're at 75 followers.
Okay.
It was just a couple of days ago. We were just hoping and praying to get to 50 so we can go live on TikTok. Now we're at 75. 25 additional people have said, you know what? I fucks with them. And I love that. I love that so much. Girl, that page, girl, look at this. That page starting to look real full of content, girl. Page starting to look real full of content, y'all. I think I posted 4 different clips today from the live yesterday. The live was 3.5 hours long. I've only gotten to 1 hour. So I still got 2 hours to scrub through to get some content. So that's why I like these lives, girl. I don't care what they say. I'll say it in front of people. I love doing the lives, girl.
And we have 3 videos that's over 1,000. And a 4th one is at like 900 and...
Yup. 70 maybe?
And 72.
Yup. Absolutely. Oh, not it just said BB viewed your profile.
I wonder who that is.
I don't know, girl. I know it's not bowling ball.
I need to change my profile
Hello?
picture on TikTok to like Kermit the Frog or something.
I'm weak. I love the cup. Can you put it up
Thank-
closer to the camera?
Yes, a bitch
I want
had
to
went
look
and
at
get some
it.
coffee.
From the kitchen or from the gas station across the street, girl?
The kitchen.
Because you came back late. I said, surely he went to the gas
No,
station for the
okay,
coffee.
so I was having issues with the coffee maker, and then when I left the door open, and then when I peeked, it was like the point of the video when you were talking about the social medias. I said, "Fuck."
Oh, yeah. I'm so weak. Gosh, that shit got me. I'm not going to lie. It's exhausting to focus on that, but we got to do it. It's so important. You know what I mean?
Huh?
It's just mentally taxing. Like to
What?
harp on that stuff. Did you say wait?
Wait, what?
Now he just told me to shut the fuck up. No, I'm
That is-
saying to harp on that topic, it's
Oh, yeah.
mentally exhausting,
Yeah.
but it's so important. You know, I had like this. You see people all the time who say, well, if this is a lot for you, you can just, no. The people who are the oppressed, they have a right to say, this is too much for me. I don't want to think about this right now. I need to not look at these videos because it's traumatizing. The people who are oppressed have that right. If you're not the oppressed group, your job is to talk about it. Your job is to focus on it. Your job is to shine the light. Your job is not to sit by silent because it's just mentally exhausting. Of course it is. Imagine being the oppressed person.
True.
Imagine being the oppressed person talking to you. Don't piss me off. Don't piss me off. They already did it, though. It's too late. Half dead motherfucker.
Come on, sister.
Come on, sister. That shit gonna get me every time. I swear to God. I swear to God. Brother. Did y'all see? Girl, it's just another topic that's gonna piss me off, but I feel like I gotta say it. I feel like I gotta say it. It's gonna lead to a different problem. I promise you it's gonna lead to a different problem. Cause I don't think I'll be buying another Apple phone after this phone.
What happened?
They're not gonna like this one. Craig.
Where Craig at?
Where Craig at?
Fool. Where Craig at? He in the house.
Look what she said. I mean, he said, "Oh, cook it up." She said, "I'm cooking scrambled eggs, pancakes, hash browns, and leftover pork chop from last night's dinner."
Mm-hmm. And
She
was
said,
eating the fuck
"Yeah,
out
cook
that
it
food.
up." He sat down at that place. She said, "I ain't say I was cooking nothing for you. That's for me."
Me.
Then he walked up and said, "Every time I come in the kitchen, you in the
You in
kitchen,
the kitchen.
eating up all the grits,
food.
eating up all the chitlins, eating up all the pig feet. I like pig feet.
I like hog ball.
I like hog." Then he sat down with that cereal, realized he didn't have no milk. First of all, bitch, you knew good and well when you grabbed that jug of milk, you felt there was nothing in there but air and hopes and dreams, girl.
Air and disappointment.
Girl, he threw them 2 drops of milk on that cereal and looked sick.
What she said? Put some water on it.
He said, use water. Use water.
Mm-hmm.
Look, girl, listen, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I ain't never putting water in my.
I did it before.
But guess what? I just wouldn't eat it. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. No shout out. I mean, no shade to the girls that put the water in tough times. Me personally,
I did it like once or twice, and I was like,
was it good? Listen, if I didn't have nothing else, I probably would just eat the dry cereal. Like I would just like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think
What's your favorite?
Huh?
What's your favorite cereal? No, go ahead. I'm sorry. You said it just depends on what.
Like the type of cereal.
Yeah, what type of cereal you put the water in? Cocoa Puffs, Fruity Pebbles,
Ugh, Cocoa Puffs. Who eats
Cinnamon
Cocoa
Toast
Puffs?
Crunch. I used to love it, but don't play with
Don't
the
piss
Cocoa
me
Pebbles and the
off.
Fruity Pebbles.
Don't
Whoa, with
piss me
Cinnamon
off.
Toast Crunch. Oh, shada.
So my favorite cereal, I have a
No, we used to
few.
love Cocoa Puffs, girl. But go ahead.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Fruity Pebbles,
Mm-hmm.
and Frosted Krispies.
Okay, girl, you see these fucked up
Fruit.
glasses? Look, there ain't nothing I can do about it. Bitches
Wait,
fuck- Them bitches
how
fucked up.
that happened?
Look,
Killer chewed on
I
them?
don't know. Look, they say how was Destiny? How was your day at work? This is the perfect representation.
Wait, hold up. Let me take a picture.
It's nasty. I tried it because of Friday and threw that shit away.
Wait, post for the picture.
Hurry up, girl. I'm laughing. Oh.
How was your week at work? That picture.
Right.
You know I love a good sticker.
Oh, look, let's put the banner up. I forgot about it. And let's put the logo back up. Forgot about that too. I apologize, brother. Please don't fire me. Okay. Oh, let's put the comments back up. Shit, I'm forgetting everything.
Everything.
We were about to say it wasn't nothing too serious, but what were we? We got off on a tangent with the cereal, but there was something we was about to talk about something before that.
Girl, you said that you wasn't gonna buy another Apple phone.
Yeah, that's not what I was getting into, but I'll just get back into that because I don't remember what we were saying. There's something that I know we skipped over, but it's okay.
Then you started
So
talking about cereal. Then you asked me what was my favorite cereal. You didn't say your
yeah,
favorite cereal, but
I mean, I kind of so Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Fruity
okay.
Pebbles, Cocoa Pebbles. Oh no, cancel. Number one, hands down. See the hands? Hands down. Honey Bunches of Oats, extra oats. Baby, you can't tell me shit about Honey Bunches of Oats. And you know it's good because the little lady in the commercial with the little hairnet and
Wait,
factory.
but
Girl. Bitch, you don't get to leave just because you don't like the cereal. I love Honey Bunches of Oats. Honey Bunches of Oats ain't never did me wrong, girl.
was it the lady
My
the
parent put
lady
me on that. My
was it the
parent got
lady
me.
with was that the lady with the hairnet in the commercial?
Yeah.
Oh no.
And she said, I go to the grocery stores and they say, you smell just like a cookie.
Oh my god.
I wonder how much
Honey
they
Bunches.
paid her. They better have paid her well for them commercials, girl.
Right. Is she still living?
She ain't old, bitch. I hope so. She's not old. Y'all ever look at yourself and be like, I can't tell if my hair look okay or not? Be like, I mean, I think it's okay, but I really can't tell. She look rough today, y'all. It's okay. I didn't do really nothing to it. Y'all just
It's
get
been
me how
looking
you
good
get me.
lately.
Yeah, you know I always wear a hat. I never really wear it out. Girl, okay, let's talk about why I won't be buying an Apple phone after this anymore. I'm done with it, brother. But then here's the thing. The reason, you know what? I won't even make that comment yet. I'll save it for the end of the argument. So Trump, y'all go look all this up. I don't have it all on here to share the screen again. I was seeing a lot of this kind of right before we came on live. So he implemented another tariff. We all know who ends up paying for the tariffs, the people. He implemented another tariff on chips, not potato chips, chips like electronic chips. 100% tariff on chips that are manufactured outside of the country and imported into the country, into the States. Now, Apple said, you know what? Fuck it then. We're going to go ahead and build our factory in the States to do this. And we're going to spend $600 billion to do it. $600 billion with a B, but boy, but maybe that's what BB stands for. Billionaire boy.
I wish.
$600 billion.
What? They need to
For
fix
the
the roads first.
Well, the government's not spending that. Apple, the company Apple, is spending that much money to build the factories or whatever they're doing. Now, let's think about this a little more. Guys, I have no notes on this. My thoughts are not in order, so you're getting this raw as I'm thinking about it in real time. If I jump around, deal with it. You can go look at the clips we get later to make it all make sense and, and cohesive. But so Apple said, we're going to go ahead, since he's doing that, let's go ahead and build the factories here, spend $600 billion. Now, what's annoying with that is when you read the articles, it all says Apple, not proclaims, whatever the word, Apple, not promise, brother. What's the word?
Announces?
No, like if we were to tell our audience, hey, we promise to do this. Commit. I couldn't think of it.
Commitment.
You can tell I'm starting to get tired. Apple committed. This is what all the articles say. And Trump said it like that too. Apple committed to investing $600 billion into the White House. It essentially, backs up Trump's claim, right? Trump said, we're going to put tariffs on all this. And then Apple says, well, we're just going to build our factory there, spend $600 billion doing it. And you know what I think people think? Now, again, I don't have all the facts to back this up, but everyone just stay with me, okay? Hang on for the ride. Think about it logically. Please think logically. Ashadadadaba. Tim Cook, do you know who Tim Cook is? CEO of Apple.
CEO of Apple.
Okay. CEO of Apple was at the White House today. And we're going to invest the $600 billion. We're so excited for this. It's going to be good for the American economy. Can we be real? It's going to be good for Tim Cook's pocket. Do you think for 1 second a multi-billionaire is going to make any business move that is not in the best interest of his bottom line? It has absolutely fucking nothing to do with, we want to save you guys the money because the tariffs, we want to create jobs here. It's so good. And be that as it may, I'm not saying it's not good. I'm not saying it won't create jobs. I'm saying, I promise you that's not his reason for it. His reason is because it's good for his fucking bottom line, as opposed to whatever the other whatever the other option was. Now, he couldn't just say that. He had to suck Trump's dick while he was at it. Tell me why he was like, we made a custom 1-of-1 plaque for President Trump for caring about this country so much. The base of it, of the plaque, a brick of 24 karat gold. The fuck? What? Today that happened. Girl, Tim Cook pulled the plaque. He said, I'll even set it up for you. He pulled the brick, guys, I mean a brick of gold, pulled it out, set up the plaque in it, put it on the Oval Office desk. And we're so happy that President Trump is changing this economy. Of course you are, billionaire. Of course you are. I'd love to see your numbers, even though I'm sure there's, the things we don't see. I'm sure there's a lot of money being passed on to support this right now. Of course, billionaire, but billionaire, multi-billionaire. And he was proud. Girl, get off that man's dick. Your booty hole gonna fall out if you ride it anymore.
Girl.
Look.
They kneel to the dictator.
This the last iPhone this the last iPhone I'm owning, girl. But here's the issue. This is where I was getting to earlier. You remember, back to Wicked. I said Glenda didn't want to give up all her little fun things to help Elphaba. The reason Trump somehow made that happen, do you think 60% of the country is going to give up Apple as their phone product? I said 60%, right? I don't know the real numbers, but we know that Apple's at the top of the game. You get the people at the top of the game, they ain't going to boycott Apple. Some people will. I will. But enough people won't. And that's where he wins every time. People don't care about this stuff, Brett. I'm sorry. I'll cut that out for the clip. People don't care about this stuff, BB. Is there a reason that the CEO of a multi-billion-dollar organization is giving a 24-karat brick? You know when Bruno 24-karat magic in the air. He's not talking about a brick. Did you look it up?
I did. I couldn't.
You'll see the video of Tim Cook putting the plaque in the brick of gold and everything and putting it on. He said, "I'll set it up for you. I'll put it on." And Trump's like, "Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you." Shut the fuck up. Like, what are you actually talking about? I promise you. Oh, this is going to be so good for the economy. No. And I'm not saying it won't be good for the economy. I don't know the specifics. I haven't seen the numbers, right? I'm not in their organization. I'm not saying there won't be a positive benefit to the economy. What I'm saying is that is not Tim Cook's reason for doing this. His reason for doing this is his bottom line. Sorry. It's his bottom line. He's not going to do something that's going to cost him more money. And that is why Trump puts the tariffs on. It ain't got shit to do with the American people, bitch. It ain't got shit to do with the economy. I want to know what investments Trump has with that company. Girl, let me be quiet before an FBI agent shows up at my house. Lord have mercy.
I know the fuck you lying.
I can't really see that too good. What you're come down some, I can't really see. Oh, is it Tim Cook standing next to him and shit?
No, it's the fucking him.
I just couldn't see too good.
It
was him setting up the plaque. Yeah, I'm telling you. Fred, that was today, girl.
You know what?
I don't. You gonna tell me what?
Lucky people be calling this phone because I'll break this bitch in half.
They lucky it's already paid for. They lucky this phone is not having a monthly payment plan on it or nothing like that. Now, again, I say they do it because they know when you're that big, you can have a small subsection of people boycott you and it's not really going to affect you that much. It would take the whole country. Most people are not willing to give up something they love for a greater cause.
But as far as me and my household, fuck them.
As and I mean that disrespectfully, bitch. As for me and my household, we do not suck Trump's dick.
Period.
And if we were forced to, we'd bite it off and spit it out.
Period.
We'd pretend, bring it here.
Yep.
It probably would just feel like a little piece of beef jerky anyway.
More like a little candy cane, a little miniature.
I was
candy
trying to
cane.
think of something. I couldn't think, girl. I couldn't think fast enough. My brain wasn't working fast enough.
A little
Damn.
half-bitten licorice.
It's so frustrating. I'm
They got my brother fired up tonight.
now something else I just thought of. You want to take it a step further? They're not ready for this. They are not ready to hear this. He's going to spend $600 billion building the factories, doing all that. Brother, where do you think those factories will be built? Probably. I have no confirmed. But 9 times out of 10, where are factories like that typically built? Do you know?
In large cities?
No. Well,
Wait.
potentially. There's another answer I'm looking for. In black and brown communities, typically.
Wait, say that again.
In black and brown communities. Now. Oh, well, that's good. They're creating jobs for them. No. There's a reason for that. You know, when you're driving, Grandma get the town run, like by the Sunshine Bridge, like Donaldsonville area, they got all those plants and shit out there.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think it's a coincidence that those plants are there? Do you think the white bitches would ever let plants like that be built near their neighborhoods? With the smoke and the toxins and the chemicals being, do you think they're not? Do you think the white bitches would ever allow that to be built? No, they would uproar. Look, we got an episode coming up with a guest on this. Environmental racism at its fine. I don't have confirmed sources. I don't know where these plants are being built, but I'm saying it would not be a surprise if it was built in black and brown communities. And you know what they call the areas, like when you, for example, the Donaldsonville area where you have all those plants and stuff? You know what they call those areas, right? What? Have you heard what they call it? They call it Cancer Alley. Because those areas have very heightened rates of cancer spread through the population because of the toxins and all those things coming from the factories. Now, you don't think anyone else would allow that to be built in their neighborhoods. They would have an uproar. They'd be at every town meeting. You're going to put it in my neighborhood. But you're going to put it over there by the black and brown people. You're going to put it over there by the poor people who can't move out of there if they wanted to get away from the toxins. Well, I'm not going to say can't, but it's harder to for a lot of people in those communities. They're not ready to hear this. Oh, I can't wait to get to. We have a whole episode coming up on this of environmental racism. And we're gonna hit on that. We're gonna have a special guest on the show for that one. We won't tell you guys who it is. All of our guests will be surprise guests, so they will not be announced. So if someone tells you, I heard Destin and BB have this specific guest coming on the show, bitch, they lied. They don't know either. Very select few people know, and I promise if it gets out, they're gonna deal with Destin and BB, girl. So it's just very, very frustrating. I feel like I don't know what to do about things like that, except for this. And I wish there was more than 3 people in here listening to it, but bitch, I'm going to clip it and put it on the internet and somebody going to watch it. Because what we said, Bray, you might not like what the girls got to say, but you damn sure going to hear what the girls got to say.
And hear it.
You going to hear it, and we still going to say it.
Because what we got our foot at?
On these bitches' necks.
And how fast we going in the car?
115 down the motherfucking road, bitch.
I know that's right.
You ever seen a motherfucker doing 115 down the interstate in Baton Rouge, bitch? That's us. Get ready. Coming through.
And guess what?
And what you saying?
I'm in the back seat with
Push
the window
through,
down.
ho. Push through. Push through, ho.
Push
Right,
through.
I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. People are not understanding this is a real problem. And guess what? Go back to point A an hour ago in the show. They don't care because they're not affected. They would care if the plant popped up in their neighborhood. You're bringing down our property values. You didn't say that about their neighborhood. You're bringing toxins into my community. You didn't say that about their neighborhood. You know what they do say? Oh, it's good. They're bringing jobs to that neighborhood. You got to be shitting me. I mean, you've really got to be kidding me. And they think it's a joke. They think that there are people who will hear me. There are people who will hear me say that and say that I'm crazy. I'm making this up. They will say that's the propaganda. What he said in Hamilton, you must be out your goddamn mind. When he did that cabinet meeting battle rap. If you ain't a Hamilton fan, that sounds real weird out of context, but it's what it was. It was a cabinet meeting in the form of a battle rap. Shout out to the bitches at Hamilton. If you ain't ever seen it, go watch that as well. Lots of information there. Everybody, I just want to remind you again, it is your two favorite punks and sissies on planet Earth. We don't really have any idea what we're doing. We're just bringing this and trying to do the best we can. But I am your hostess with the mostest. My name is Destin. It is not Dustin. Don't get that twisted. That's my twin brother, girl. But I'm here with my amazing co-host. Co-host. Tell the people who you are.
Hey, y'all. I'm BB.
Hey, BB.
And the BB can stand for many things. But it definitely don't stand for bowling ball.
It do not stand for I don't see a bowling ball nowhere in this bitch.
I don't.
Look. He might got the 3 holes right here to grab his ass and throw him down like a bowling ball, but he ain't a bowling ball, y'all. He ain't no bowling ball.
But I'm knocking these bitches out like pins, though.
Ooh! My name BB. It don't stand for bowling ball, but I will not knock a bitch out like a pin. Push through, ho.
Push through. Look,
that's you coming through the pins. You coming through the pins. Push through, ho.
I'm talking about 120 on the Baton Rouge Highway.
I'm talking about on
the highway, out the car.
I'm talking about
driving, and look, we out the bitch yelling, push through.
Not on silent. I'm talking about in there, girl.
In it.
Let me see. I'm just checking some things. Girl, it's just crazy, brother. Carrie Love, I know it's late, girl. You gonna stay up and watch the podcast at midnight? Does she work overnight or she's just up hanging out?
She just up hanging out.
Well, then she can hang out for 1 more hour and why?
I think
she can hang out for 1 more hour after midnight.
I'm
just playing, girl. I know it's late. Because, girl, I'm not gonna last much longer either. I'm pretty tired, to be honest with you. I was up late last night, got up early today, and quite a few meetings at work tomorrow. Yeah, we got a lot going on. It's cool. Like, we're figuring it out, but we just I need a vacation. Like, I need 2 weeks off back to back. And I need one of those weeks to be like fun, right? Like cruise, whatever. And the second week to literally me rotting in the bed, sleeping, and me rotting on the couch with my man watching TV. That's it. I need a vacation so bad. I'm starting to get to the point where I feel burnt out.
I'm just thinking about next week around this time.
I can't wait to see you.
Same.
Look. Carnival said BB talking about in it.
And guess what? Me and Mama gonna get faster this time.
Girl, y'all gonna cut up.
And
for
guess what?
real. What?
We got a balcony.
I'm talking about in it.
Talking about in it. We're gonna be in the
A
club.
balcony. A
Guys,
balcony.
burger,
A large.
a large.
She got money.
She said, which is better, the interior room or the balcony?
Girl,
I said, girl, you gonna see.
girl, bye. If you
gonna
don't get
see.
that damn balcony, and to be, I'm not saying it's not expensive. I know there are people, you know, who don't
look,
get it for
so
financial
in-
reasons, but I feel like in the grand scheme of things, it's not that much more expensive. If you get like just a
Yeah.
regular, if you get a big balcony, girl, but if you just
But
get a
guess what?
regular one, I feel like it's not that much more expensive.
And then I was like, in December, I was like, the reason why I didn't get a balcony is because guess what? My people got a
What?
balcony. So why get a balcony?
I know that's right. That's a shared balcony now.
We gonna have fun.
Look, I'm being there fucking my man. Where BB? He on the balcony, girl. He can't come in until we done. Sorry. He didn't know this was about to happen.
Talking about
But that's okay though. Shared balcony.
Oh my god. So
Girl, I'll be two-stepping on that balcony. Don't play with it.
I'm gonna be going through withdrawals because
You're gonna be going through all your draws.
Withdrawals.
You going through all your draws. You ain't got no clean draws. Everybody, please help us get monetized. BB ain't got no money for no draws. He keep wearing the same ones over and over, and he needs to buy them. Have you been to Walmart lately? Have you seen the prices of underwear? It's outrageous, if we're being honest. Help him out. All right, brother, go ahead. What were you saying? We need at least 100 people watching this. Y'all need to tell your friends. Are y'all really telling your friends? I don't believe you are. Carrie love you in here, and we love and appreciate that, girl. Have you told your friends? Have you told your mama? Have you told your cousins? Have you told your brothers and sisters? Are you prepared for Jehovah's return? Because if you not,
the girl's got a podcast for you.
Are you prepared for the Disrespectfully the Girls podcast? Because if you not,
we have a promo video.
Don't play with me. I'll play the. We have a promo.
In it.
I'm talking about in it. $5,000, girl. I'm gonna get my use out of it. I spent $5,000 on it. If y'all think it's worth it, and I want to get back at least 40,000. Chat, y'all help me get to 40,000 income from this by next month. Girl, I quit my job right now.
I would definitely.
I probably want at least a good year in expenses, but that's not why. But we've said this before, and I'll say it again. And I laugh and joke about that. That's not why I'm doing this either. You know, if that ever somehow came into fruition, and it became a possibility, it would be something I would consider. But it's not why we're doing this. We're doing this for the reasons we discussed earlier. We feel like we have been given a platform. We have been given an opportunity to get up on this platform and discuss these topics.
And
it is important for us to shine a light on these things. People don't want to talk about it. It is uncomfortable. No one said it was going to be comfy.
But
brother, you know me.
We have to.
You know me. It's hard.
We have to learn how to navigate through life with being uncomfortable about being uncomfortable.
Correct. We have to learn how to be comfy about being uncomfy. You know me. Me getting comfy up and being confrontational is not my style. And I've said it before and I'll say it again. If it's my job, I can do it. I've had too many jobs where I had to be confrontational. But if it's not my job, but guess what? Hello. Can y'all hear us? The mic is on now. The mic is on now. You're going to hear what we got to say. This stuff this stuff is real. This is not a joke. This is not something made up. It's not fictional. It's not from a book. It's not from a movie. There are people every single day who deal with this shit. Every single day. Girl. BB, what you want to go live on TikTok tomorrow? Tomorrow night?
We can.
First time, girl. TikTok just approved us to go live, y'all. Finally. But y'all know we got to keep it cute on TikTok. We can't be cutting up. We can't be cussing. We can't talk about all the sexy shit. So it'll just be not me yawning. It'll just be hanging out, and we want to find some people in the audience and see who's there, see who's watching us, and we want to get to know our people, and we want our people to get to know us. So you'll see us pop up on your For You page, and it'll say, "Hey, they're live." And you know what you're gonna do? Tap that screen, y'all. Y'all tap the screen. Yes, 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 yes. No, that's not gonna be us.
Y'all
Those are
tap the
people trying to get
screen.
money, right? Y'all tapped it.
Look.
Yes, yes, yes. Thank you for the gift. Thank you
Look.
for the rose.
Look,
Thank you.
tap that
Thank
screen.
you for the rose.
Send that
Thank you for
daily
the
heart me.
rose. Thank you for the rose. Thank you for the
You're annoying as
rose.
hell, bro.
Thank you for the rose. I love coffee. Thank you for the rose.
Yes, yes, yes. Oh my
That shit is a
gosh.
wild. Girl, I got so much content to edit this weekend. I'm nowhere. I'm about 35% done going through the video from the live last night. It's going to take me a while to go through the content from this one. We filming 4 episodes this weekend, 4 actual, not lives, 4 podcast episodes this weekend. We putting in work. Didn't we say this was our full-time job now?
Yeah.
I don't care what they say. I don't care what my boss says. I don't care what the paper says. I don't care what nothing my check says. None of that. This is our full-time job now. Do we both have jobs where we work 40 plus, heavy on the plus, 40 plus hours a week? Yes, we do. But that is now our part-time job. My full-time job now is using this big old loud ass mouth that Sky Daddy gave me and putting it to use because I'm sick and tired. And we're not being cute about it no more. I'm sick of being respectful about it. And that's why it's disrespectfully the girls, bitch. Because when we say fuck you if you got hate in your heart, when we say fuck you if you believe in fucking riding the dick of any dictator, bitch, fuck you. And I mean that as disrespectfully as possible. Brother, what you cooking next?
Period. Huh?
What you cooking next?
Tomorrow?
Just whenever you cooking. I don't know. Just
Girl,
in
you
general.
asked me this earlier.
I said what you ate today.
No, you said no. You said what I ate, but then I said also told you I was doing baked chicken and corn tomorrow.
You did. Damn. You see, new information, new facts was presented, and people, I was wrong, and I will say that. Damn.
But tomorrow, what I'm cooking next, brother, is baked chicken and corn.
Come on. Baked chicken and corn, girl. Little cornbread, little bread action, any kind of bread, starch. You know I love me some carbs, girl.
Maybe a little cornbread on Sunday.
You know when they say the only fitness I'm into is fitting these carbs in my mouth.
Cause a bitch gonna be in the studio.
The only carbs I'm cutting is the pizza when I use the pizza cutter to get a slice ready to put in my mouth, girl.
I know.
Wait, what you say? Because we what?
Because a bitch gonna be in the studio this weekend.
Say it louder for the people in the back.
A bitch is gonna be in the studio this weekend.
The bitches, the girls, the hoes, the sluts, the bitches will be in the studio this weekend getting more episodes filmed for you guys, getting more content ready for you. If you're coming in right now, if you don't know who we are the girls, your 2 favorite punks and sissies on planet Earth. We have our very first official podcast episode coming out tomorrow. And by tomorrow, I mean in 1 hour exactly, midnight Central Standard Time. The video podcast episode will be available on Spotify and it will be available on YouTube. If you don't have Spotify, if you don't have the money, go to YouTube, girl. YouTube is free. The like, share, submit, follow, subscribe button, all those things are also free. Help a bitch out. Now, if you have Apple Podcasts and you want to use that, you definitely can. It just won't be the video podcast, it will be audio only, but it is set to go live on there tomorrow as well. So, you have no excuse, guys. Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and YouTube. There are free options. And I said it as a joke, but seriously, guys, anything you do, the likes, and hear me out, please don't just like the videos. We love the likes. And that goes for you too, BB. I want to see the like. I want to see a repost. I want to see you favorite it. You know, like on TikTok it has a little square face. I want you to
I
favorite
favorited
it.
all the videos.
I'm not saying you didn't. You reposted all of them. Hit that repost button, girl.
1 or 2.
Out of 47 that's on there now.
You reposted all of them?
Did.
You didn't send it to me?
Because as soon as I post them, I go on my personal page and hit repost. I know they sick of me by now. And guess what? It's only been, a week since we created the TikTok? Look, prepare to be sick of me more because, bitch, we're not stopping. We're not stopping. I am trying to get people to listen to what we have to say, people. We have so much to say. There's so much going on right now, and there are so many people being affected by it. We love to have a good time. We love to joke. But underneath it all, the foundation of disrespectfully the girls is, bitch, sometimes you just got to be disrespectful. And there are funny things to wrap into that. But when we say, bitch, sometimes you just got to be disrespectful, we mean taking a stand for what is right. Taking a stand for what is good, no matter what the world says. Taking a stand for what you believe in. Someone has to speak for the voiceless. Someone has to speak for the people who are trying to announce their issues to the world, but the megaphone has been taken out of their hand. Someone has to speak for them. And bitch, it's going to be us.
I know that's right.
It will be. I'm telling you, it's going to be us. Oh, they're going to get mad. They're not going to like what we got to say, but I don't care. You're going to hear it anyway. And guess what? They won't be able to get away from it because it's going to be on Facebook. It's going to be on Twitch. It's going to be on Snapchat. It's going to be on YouTube. It's going to be on Spotify. It's going to be on Apple Podcasts. It's going to be on TikTok. It's going to be on Instagram. You ain't going to get away from what we got to say. You can block us up. We're coming at you every angle. Someone needs to talk about it, and it will be us. Well, let me go ahead and adjust this. I've been wanting to adjust it the whole time, but didn't want. Can we do this? Let's see. I'm just trying to find a better angle. There we go. I like that. Yeah. Okay. We'll see. I'll probably change it again. It's going to be us. Somebody going to talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. What else he said? He said, these little girls think they grown now because they got some ass and titties now. Let's talk about it. They shooting at the bus stops. Let's talk about it. Then he said,
Wait,
taxes,
who?
man, they sky high. It's a Boosie song on his blues album. Taxes, man, they sky high. Let's talk about it. And then he said, he was talking about when he said the taxes, man, they sky high. And he said something about, but what we getting back from the government is dog food. Let's talk about it.
Ooh,
the churches take your money now. He said something about that. Let's talk about it. Listen, I don't really like Boosie personally. Okay. Destin, you're a hypocrite for that. I know. Destin, you're a hypocrite because you like it. I know, baby. I'm sorry. Okay. But that song has a message.
He got some classics, but yeah,
he does. Oh,
he attack our community.
Girl. He don't want me to get started on him neither.
Especially my other man's.
Bitch, that's our man's. Lil Nas X, baby girl, we love you. Look,
We're gonna take the girls to the hotel road. We're gonna
right till we. Oh,
fuck them till we can't no more. I got the dildos in the back.
now I didn't
Horseback
say all that,
attack.
girl, but I'm not exactly against it. Yeah, I don't like this, y'all. It's coming back down.
I'm
Y'all can get mad
gonna
at me all you want.
ride till I can't no more.
I'm gonna take my
the
horse to
girl.
the old town road, and I'm gonna ride
Ride
till I
till I
can't
can't
no more.
no more.
Gonna take my horse to the old town road, and I'm gonna ride
Ride
till I
till I
can't
can't
no
no
more.
more.
You think he's singing about horses?
No.
What you think he's singing about? If it's not horses, that's what he's saying.
He gonna take his bitch to the old town road. You gonna fuck him till he can't no more. He gonna take his nigga to the old town road. He gonna ride him till he can't no more.
He
I got
fine.
the lube in the back.
Cheated on my baby.
Ride till I can't no more.
Girl, cause sometimes, bitch, you just gotta be
Got
disrespectful.
disrespectful. For real though.
You know what's funny too? In the promo video that we have that's available on everything as well, and it's listed as a trailer on YouTube, on Spotify, and Apple Podcasts, and you can watch / listen to it there as well. So $5,000 video. So that video, at the point where at some point where it's I said, for those who can't see the resemblance, I said, we are brothers. Every time, all I can think about is we are farmers. We are brothers. Bump,
Dun,
bump,
dun,
bump,
dun,
bump.
dun, dun, dun.
Like, girl, what the fuck? Oh, man. I think we're wrapping up for tonight, BB. I'm really tired. Really
Same.
tired,
And I
if
got
I'm
a
being
long day
honest with you.
tomorrow.
Very, very much.
But it's Friday.
Tomorrow
though.
gonna be a long periodically time.
The
When
workplace
the
is
time
nasty.
the workplaces are
workplace is
nasty. The workplaces are filthy. The workplaces are nasty. The workplaces are filthy. The workplaces is not new. We've waited a very long periodically time.
Lots of lives, podcasts that I've been missing.
Lots. It done went from worse to worse, sir. It
They
done went
said it
from
was,
worse to worse, sir.
and they promised it was gonna get better, but it didn't.
Promised. It didn't. Worse to worse, sir. But what y'all don't know is for BB, it always goes from purse to purse. Girl, they don't know about that.
Remember the other day when you were like, we have to do like get some stuff for a thumbnail. So if you see me doing random shit like that,
Girl, we're gonna do it after. It's gonna be like we're gonna film an episode, and then after we film it, it's gonna be like, okay, now let's do XYZ for the thumbnail, girl. Not on the live. I'm so weak right now. You can still do it though. They can be like, I don't know what that boy doing. And then you're gonna talk and they're gonna say, is that a boy or a girl? Why he got a beard, but he talking like a woman? It's giving Butch Queen.
You want to find out if it's a boy or girl?
Pull that fucking dick out.
Pull it out.
Put the dick in the bag.
No.
No.
I got somebody to tell that to.
Who you gonna tell that to, girl?
If you know, you know.
Oh. I know a little something. Nah, I don't know much, but I know a little.
I miss my niece.
When I tell you she is knocked out right now.
Is she snoring?
She is literally knocked. I mean, knocked out.
So how when y'all pulled up at camp, how
Oh,
she
I didn't
acting?
go today. Oh, you
Huh?
mean this morning or when she was getting picked up? Dropped off or picked up?
Dropped off.
Oh, she was losing her shit.
Oh, and Tim picked her up.
Yeah, he went get I think he went get Chipotle. That's what he was gonna get. I don't know if he did or not, but he was gonna go get Chipotle and then go pick her up. And then
So when you dropped her off, she was just like, "My happy place."
what? As soon as we went to the car, she knew. She knew. Losing her shit. Mind you, it's like before 6 a.m. that I'm loading her up in the car. Losing her shit.
She
Brother,
knew.
I thank you. I know I was
Hmm?
doing a lot of. Did you have your light on tonight?
I
Where's your
did,
light?
but it
I know you don't have it on.
I did, but it went
Did it
out.
die
I think
again?
it's yeah. So I think it's only
We
like
gonna get you another
it,
light, girl. I don't know what's going on with that.
so no, it lasts like maybe like 2 hours. So anything beyond two
Yeah, that's not gonna
hours,
cut it. No, girl. We need a light that you just it plugs into your USB and stays on while it's plugged in. That's fine. We'll
yeah.
get you something, girl. We'll get you something cool. Um, badass. I know that's right. Kayla
For
is a
real,
badass girl.
Kayla, that's my niece.
Look, you know she's knocked out. I said her name. She ain't even pop up. Her ears didn't perk up or nothing. Girl, I want to be sleep good as she sleep right now.
She gonna be snoring in a second.
She been asleep since before we started the live.
Really?
Mm-hmm. No, when she comes back from camp, she pretty much comes in the house. She'll usually drink some water immediately after that, sleep the rest of the night and usually most of the next day. She'll be asleep most of the day tomorrow. Oh yeah. That's why we love it. And then she gets to go and play with the other dogs and get her energy out. And she's a big dog. She needs to be able to run around, and she can't do that here.
Yeah.
And then it helps her to be acclimated with other animals. So it's a really cool. And then today she did her spa day because it's been a minute because we had to have her quarantine because she was sick. And so they did her shampoo, they conditioned her, they trim her nails, they clean her teeth, they clean the inside of her ears out. And then I wanted the coconut. She said, "You what cologne?" She said, "What cologne scent do you want today?" And I said, "Do the coconut." And she said, "We're out of the coconut." And I said, "Ugh, that's fine. Do the extra fresh." So the two options today were extra fresh and blueberry pie. I'm gonna do blueberry pie one day. I haven't tried it yet. The
Yeah.
coconut one smells so good. But when she came home, every time she has a spa day, that's what they call it there, a full spa day. So when she has her full spa days and she comes home, I always take her and I go, "Come here," and I go, "Let me smell you." And I'm just like, oh, she smell like she really does. Like she smells so good. I'm like, oh my god, it's only gonna last a few days, and you'll start smelling like a dog again.
That's my
Um,
niece.
it usually does. Like I would say some, not always, but sometimes up to a week. I'm like, damn, you still smell like that fucking cologne they put on you. Not like it's not 100%, but it's like you don't smell like dog. You smell nice and fresh. So, girl, I know she's out. Well, BB, we're gonna go ahead. Before we run the promo video again, do you have any closing remarks before we do our outro and then run the video one more time?
Yeah, I have just a few things to say.
I'm listening.
Um,
I think everyone's listening. The world is listening, girl.
so my closing remarks is it's time to shine a light
Whew,
on
I felt that
it's
already. Go ahead. I'm gonna be quiet. Start over. I just felt that when you said it, but go ahead. Go back.
it's really time to shine the light
Mhm.
and become
Wait, pause.
activists.
I'm sorry. I was doing that noise. We may use that for a clip. So just start your
Huh?
phrase again. I'll be quiet for real. Start your phrase again. It's time to shine a light.
It's time to shine the light on negativity in the world. It's time to stand up and be advocates for people that don't have a voice.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't mean that you have to have the resources like a lot of money. You just have to have a platform. And we're here for the people that don't have a voice.
Yeah.
So we make hee ha ha, but these are real issues that we're talking about. Like you mentioned earlier, these are real issues, and someone needs to talk about it. It's been swept underneath the rug too long. So it's time to shine the light. We're living in this dark world full of negativity and hatred towards anybody that is not fitting the standards of society.
Mm-hmm.
So we definitely have to. It's time to shine the light. And
Yeah.
if you can help, if we can help, I don't care if we help 5 people. We, I feel like my job is done. If you just, even if it's just 1 or 2 people, I feel like our job is done. Because a lot of people feel like they just have to go with the flow with today's issues, and that's not the case. It's time to stand up and show them that we do have a voice. And that's all I gotta say.
And he said, we're going to shine the light. We're going to shine it. Pew, 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 pew. You'll get a light, and you'll get a light, and you'll get a light, and pew, pew, pew. Girl. Oh, she woke up with that one. She said, what is that noise? And she's back asleep. Girl.
I bitch didn't
My
have a light or
closing.
nothing.
A bitch didn't have a light or nothing. You can't tell us shit now that we got microphones, girl. Little microphone and headset, girl. You can't tell us shit. But no, seriously, for my closing remarks, yeah, I'm just gonna really mirror what you say. You know, it's time for someone besides the oppressed to stand up and speak. I'll say it again. It is time, and I'm gonna say this, and then we'll go right into the outro because there's nothing else I feel like saying after that. She's snoring. Can you hear it? The microphone cuts out noise, so you might not hear it. I'm weak. I'll say it.
I love my niece because she snores just like her uncle.
And she do snore just like her Uncle BB. It is time for someone besides the oppressed to stand up and speak. It is time for someone who is not the oppressed group to get up and speak. Everybody, thank you so much for joining us today. You could have been anywhere else on planet Earth, but you were here with us. We are your 2 favorite punks and sissies on planet Earth. My name is Destin. It is not Dustin. That's my twin brother. In case y'all didn't know, I'm serious. I have a twin brother. His name is Dustin. And some would say that I am the hostess with the mostest, and I like to think that's somewhat true. Now, as always, I am here with the most amazing co-host that any other co-host could ever ask for. Co-host, please tell the people who you are before we get the hell out of here.
Hey y'all, it's your boy BB. And the BB can stand for many things, but it don't stand for bowling ball this time.
It ain't never gonna stand for no bowling ball, bitch. And just one last time, so everyone knows. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank y'all. Thank y'all.
First official podcast episode from Disrespectfully the Girls drops in 40 minutes. 40 minutes, guys. It dropped $40.
$40.
40 minutes.
40 minutes. You know,
it drops in 40 minutes, guys.
You know, you
Go
have
ahead.
30 minutes.
Correct. It is going to be on Spotify. It's going to be on YouTube. On both of those platforms, those are video podcast episodes. You will have just like this. You will have the video that accompanies the podcast audio. Now, if you go watch it on Apple Podcasts, I say watch, but I should say listen. It's only audio, and that's okay. You don't have to watch the video, but if you're using that, I just want you to know it's audio only and to not go in expecting the video. Because Guys, we appreciate it so much. We're so glad that y'all stuck it out with us. We look forward to seeing you guys again and again. Keep in mind, not only does it drop tomorrow, from henceforth, every Friday there will be a new episode drop. Every single Friday. And we need you guys to help us grow it. We need you guys to help us get our voices and our message in front of the masses. There are free things you can do, guys. Like, it depends on what platform you're on, depends on what you do. But on all these different platforms, you can like, you can comment, you can share, you can subscribe, you can repost, you can favorite, you can give a 5-star rating. Even on Spotify, you can comment on Spotify on the podcast episode. I don't think people know you can comment on Spotify. Please let us know. We want to know how you like the segments, how you like our topics, how you like the flow. If it's not working, send us an email. If it's not working, put it in the comment. Let us know what's going to be respectful, or we're going to come for you. But let us know what's going on. We want to bring the information to you guys in the best way we know how, but we also want to make sure that it's in a way that you guys can receive. So, we want to make sure that you guys can receive the information in a way that you like as well. So let us know how you like everything. Please, please, please tell everyone you know. Everyone. We appreciate y'all so, so much. And we will see y'all next time. It is your 2 favorite punks and sissies on planet Earth. This show is called Disrespectfully the Girls. Everything on this show is going to be centered around celebrating authenticity and inclusion and diversity and talking about tough topics. Sometimes, bitch, you gots to be disrespectful to a hoe, because you just have to stand 10 toes down and stand up for yourself, stand up for others, and sometimes you have to stand up to make a change for the future generations. My name is Destin. It is not Dustin. That is my twin brother, so please don't get it twisted.
My name is BB, and it don't stand for Big Bag.
Ooh, it does not stand for Big Bag. To be honest, I almost asked you to turn around just a minute ago because I wasn't even sure there was a back there. Straight people are the ones having the gay babies.
Simply saying that the gay agenda exists is purely stupid.
Yeah.
Simple. Because all we ask for is equality, to be treated equal.
Look, every time you turn the TV on, now they're adding gay character. I can't even turn on a TV show without seeing a gay bitch. Motherfucker, we exist. How they're acting. Bitch, they're acting like we're running around with pamphlets trying to recruit gay people.
You get a pamphlet. You get a pamphlet. You get
a pamphlet. You get to be homosexual. You get to be homosexual. You get to be homosexual.
If they not paying your bills, pay them bitches no mind.
Read them.
You thin hair,
ooh,
nappy neck.
Ooh.
Cockroach infested as house.
Oh my God. Keep going. 2nd
grade education as bitches. Before you hop in front of my car, you better use your motherfucking signal light.
Bitch, you are 1 paycheck away from living under the bridge. You got bigger fish to fry, ho. You got bigger fish to fry, bitch. You look busted, crusty, disgusted every time you go in Walmart with your kids. Your kids ain't got no clean clothes on. They got suckers stuck all in their hair. The hair ain't been brushed in I don't know how long. I don't think the kids have ever brushed their teeth. Walking around shoeless in Walmart, and then all you're gonna do is go around and buy Doritos and Takis for the kids who ain't even got no food at home. And you're worried about what I'm doing in the bedroom with my man. And for everyone who might not be able to see the resemblance, we are brothers. So you will hear me refer to him as BB, as brother, as girl, as bitch, as motherfucking punk, and sissy, if that's what I choose. What he lets you call him, bitch, I can't attest to that. That's what I call him. Thank you so much for the support that you have given the girls already. I promise you we see it. I promise you we appreciate it, and it does not go unnoticed. If you'd like to submit topic suggestions or be a guest on a future episode, please send an email over to disrespectfullythegirls@gmail.com. We're on all the socials that you see on the screen right now. Like, comment, subscribe, repost, give the ratings, share the links, do all the things that you can do to help push us further into the algorithm so that we can grow our audience. Our full-length podcast episodes will be available on YouTube and Spotify and will be released once a week, every Friday. As we said in the video earlier, guys, our bond is what brought us here, but your support is what will keep us here. We cannot do this without you guys. Please tell every single person that you know about Disrespectfully the Girls. And remember, bitch, sometimes you just gotta be disrespectful.